Thank you, man.
My baby's on. Yeah. My baby's on. My baby's on.
I gotta watch it.
Ray J is the greatest entertainer.
Nah, niggas crazy.
Of
Because
the-
they was
of
really
the
sleep on
modern
Pleasure
day.
P, bro.
All right.
Pleasure P had.
Smoked that.
Y'all ready?
joker,
Yeah,
bro.
you ready?
We rolling on every device now.
All right, let's go.
All right, you ready?
Count me down.
I don't gotta count you down. We in here.
Oh, Dalton is lit today. I'd like to welcome everybody back to the Step Brothers podcast, episode 180.
One, I think.
At 181?
I think so.
I definitely told my man we was on 189 outside. I definitely told
It's
him.
close. You gonna get the
close.
one.
He never gets it right though. It's 182.
182. It's your host with the most, Chris Minor, a.k.a. Dino's Pomoni, extra cheese and pepperoni, a.k.a. Talk to Me Nice,
I don't have the button.
a.k.a. Young Chris Kringle.
Nice.
Thank you, Joseph.
I'll give you a flex bomb.
That's cool. It's a clue bomb now.
You gonna get this podcast.
Yeah,
There
there
you
you
go.
go.
Yeah, shout
What's
out to
good,
Frank.
Dalton?
What's good? It's Dalton. It's a big
It's
episode
a-
today.
yeah, it's
There's
a
like
big
90
episode.
people in here.
No,
It's very hot.
Not quite 90.
But I got a new saying now.
Okay, let's
I
go.
said I get up at sunrise to watch my sunrise.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
drop
You like
Oh,
that?
let's
Drop a bomb for
go. Drop a
yourself.
bomb.
You like that?
No, you need to keep in there. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
We gotta talk that talk though.
We got us a special guest in the building. You know what I'm saying? We got the home team, or part of the home team. We couldn't. We left some of the home team at home today, but we got a couple members here. The founding member Joseph's here, quite frequent
Gang, gang.
Step Brothers podcast participant.
Number 4.
Number 4.
That's correct. My first time on here was 113. Y'all have literally done, what is that, 160, 70
Your first
something?
episode was 113.
No, 13.
Oh, I thought you said
He was in the
13.
first 20 episodes.
Yeah, you were. So congratulations to you for that milestone, I guess.
You ain't shit.
I don't know what you want me to say.
I think he's been heard the most.
Yeah, for sure. You're our most frequent guest, I would say. It's either you or Brandon, Miles. Outside of like Ridge and
It
Ryan.
might be Tuesday.
Nah, Tuesday only done
Two, I think.
3 episodes.
Three episodes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You won, I would say Brandon, then Miles. Yeah,
Okay.
something like that.
You under?
Yeah, for sure. You number 1 though. Number 1 on charts, number 1 in our hearts.
Let's go.
But yeah, introduce the crew, bro.
Yeah, man. It's Joseph, aka The Vibrant, and I brought one of the most incredible artists I've had the pleasure of getting in the studio with. Part of Home Team Records, Oso James.
Yes, sir.
Can we get something for him, Dalton? Some sound? There you go. That way.
I like it. I prefer the gunshot though.
Murder time.
Murder work in the building.
That's what he was saying.
Murder work in the building.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we got my brother. We got Chris Nugent in here. He's the general manager of Home Team Records, so he's making
GM.
sure we getting stuff done. So
Rob Palinka.
He's signing contracts.
we got Rob
making
Palinka.
trades.
We got Rob Palinka.
The Black
in
Rob
here.
Palinka.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, and then we got Nunez on the camera too.
Shout out to Nunez, making sure we look good and hot and sweaty. Pause.
Hold on.
Hey,
I mean,
yo.
we are all those things.
What made you go with that one?
We are all
That
those-
one.
the heat is frying my brain like an egg right
I
now.
can tell you sweating, bro.
It's bad, bro.
I
It's
mean,
very bad.
Yeah, you chose Shia LaBeouf's little.
I did.
December
Look,
outfit.
shout out to Shia LaBeouf, man. He's definitely a fashion icon.
Yeah.
Actor extraordinaire. You know,
Rapper.
everybody. Rapper.
MC.
He did do the 5.
Director.
Five. What?
He hard, too.
What's
Five
Sway do?
Fingers of Death.
Yeah, 5 Fingers of Death on Sway. He did body that.
Look here, man.
Yeah.
Y'all tripping.
Look, so obviously they came up here today. They getting ready to roll out some music here pretty soon. Joseph sent us a plethora of records. Heard my man's on some. Heard RJ on
AKA
some
Jones.
records. You know, Jones, you know what I'm saying? Which he's in New York.
He's in New
Fashion
York
Week or
right
something,
now.
right?
Yeah, doing a fashion show right now.
Okay, so shout out to
Man.
him. You know, he's here
Cool.
in Spirits.
Yeah.
But before we dive into, I don't know what it is. Talking with a pen makes you feel
No. You look like you really
professional.
do this.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I need a pen every time.
You got to tap it on the table a
Yeah,
couple times.
like-
Yeah,
No,
there
you
you
look
go.
like you
You
really
know
do
what I'm
this.
saying?
You look
Jon
like
Stewart.
Stephen A. or something.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. There you go.
go.
Act like you're writing some
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
We did just have like a historic moment in history yesterday. I hate to start off with this, but we definitely got to tackle this. I feel like every man in here loves women and stuff, right?
I'm married.
You're married. You married. I'm
He's
sure
a girl
everybody-
dad.
Yeah. So
Everybody married.
And I got a baby girl.
so there you go. Look,
Girl dad.
yesterday the Supreme Court decided to overturn the Roe versus Wade what would you call that, dog? I don't know if it's a docu. What is it? A law?
It was a law,
document?
yeah.
Okay. Which
From
break down
1950s.
what that law entails.
Well, it's protected women that
Right.
got abortions.
Right.
So now they overturn. Now it's on state level. So basically, any state could be like, you can't have an abortion
Right.
at all.
So let me ask you this.
Also bans
Okay.
contraceptives
Yeah.
and same-sex marriage as well. So like, if you cannot have Plan B. So basically, they're trying to make people have babies,
Right.
but they don't have formula to feed the babies.
Right.
So it's fucking weird as shit.
Yeah, bro.
So how was Texas able to ban it before the Roe versus Wade thing?
Well, they didn't ban abortion. They basically banned it after 5 weeks.
Oh, got you.
Now they can ban it outright.
Right,
You can
which-
basically be like, no abortion at all.
Right. So I want to kind of get a male's perspective because I did see a lot of women say a lot of men aren't speaking up on this subject on social media. And I wanted to get y'all guys' take. Like, how do y'all feel? How do you feel like this will affect us moving forward? Like I said, y'all both have daughters.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We deal with women every day. So, like, how do y'all feel as men hearing this news?
So I wish this was like a black and white, like, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
thing. Is not really, but what I do think is I think it's absolutely weird that these old white men are so obsessed with stuff like this. Like it,
No thanks.
you know, and I do love the argument that people are saying about they can have babies, but we won't protect them.
Right.
I do love that because my thing is like, all right, cool. Y'all gonna make them have babies?
Right.
What are you gonna do to help
Protect the babies.
not just protect them, but help the mothers who literally
Yeah.
don't have anything?
Because
Right.
we don't have universal health care here. So
Right.
What are we? So
Yeah.
what are we talking about here? Are you gonna be there? Like, what you going? The ones who don't have a place to live? Are you gonna provide them with a home?
Right.
Like, what are you going to do, like, to help them? And so that's my whole thing. Like, if you're gonna do that, like, okay, well, where's the solution? Y'all ain't even got a solution
Yeah,
for
yeah.
half of the problems
No,
that's
no.
here. Y'all just like banning some stuff
Right.
without even creating solutions. So I think that's it's a lot to it, but at the same time, it's like, bruh, like, it's just, to me, it's absolutely weird that people feel like they should be in control of people. Because I believe you should be able to do whatever you want.
No thanks.
I liken it to, these people like to throw the Bible in every conversation, right? And skew it to suit their
Selective
agenda,
morality is what
right?
you call it.
But one thing we all can agree on, I feel like, is like, and I hate to always go back to Adam and Eve
Yeah.
eating the fruit because that's where every argument starts. But, after they did that, God was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna give y'all free will. Y'all do what y'all want to do.
But no. Even deeper than that, that was the first thing he gave him.
Oh, I thought it was after
yeah.
they.
No,
after
that
he
was
ate the
first.
fruit.
So it went God created man and said, all of this you can have.
Right.
Just don't eat that.
Right,
Just don't eat that.
right.
And it's like, the principle there is like, there's freedom within discipline. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? So it's like,
Okay.
you can have all of this, but
Yeah,
just
you can
like, don't
choose
cross
to do
this line.
something, Yeah.
But they just happen to choose to do that. And so we always
God's
have
have free choice.
He's given us. Always, bro. From
All
the
right.
jump.
So how can they Bible thump, right, and then exclude that from?
Because it's so this is such a like.
I know
deeper
it
conversation.
is
I don't
for
wanna go-
people. I know.
Yeah.
I know.
we're getting deep already.
Nah, bro.
But-
10 minutes in.
And I'm trying to be the
there.
fun guy.
No,
You know what I'm saying? You
yeah.
wanna
But
go
look,
there with me.
this is important. I feel like
Here's how I sum it up, bro. Here's how I sum it up, right? And y'all, like, go fact check me on this too. So in the Bible, there's Paul, right? The Apostle Paul. He writes, everything is permissible, meaning you can do whatever you want,
Right.
but everything is not beneficial.
Okay.
Meaning you can do whatever you want, but it just may not be for the benefit of your soul.
Yeah.
Now, if you good with that, then cool.
Yeah.
Stand on what you stand on. But if you don't, then don't. Like, it's do whatever you want. We're
That's
not about
pretty
to
much
make
it.
you do anything.
Just know that there's consequences with every choice you make.
Good or bad.
Good or bad.
When you get to the gates, just be willing to stand on it.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's all. Yeah.
The vibrant.
The vibrant.
Okay? Just do what you want to do. But you got to stand on it.
That's right, man.
Anybody
Took me to
else
church
that
right now.
has any other takes they like to add?
That's perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like everybody deserves a choice at
Yeah.
the end of the day.
Yeah,
You
period.
can't take that away from somebody.
Period.
And my thing is, you know,
Say it's a
it's
free country.
nah, for real, it's a free country. Like, what are we doing? And the fact that a male is in there, you know,
Yeah.
there shouldn't be any males in that
Nope.
in
Yeah.
that decision.
That's
at
the
all.
that's the
Like,
basis. No man should tell a woman what to do with her body.
Yeah.
You don't know the story either. Like they got 11-year-olds having kids because they're getting raped by their uncle.
Right.
And they
Promise
what about them?
nah, for real.
Right.
We just watched that in the Aretha Franklin movie.
Yeah.
What about them?
She had a whole baby at 12, bro, because some dude was like raping her.
Yeah.
Crazy, bro.
And let it be a woman of color. They just gonna
Yeah.
Promise you.
discard. You know.
I think the big point though for me is definitely something Joseph said. You know how we gonna protect? We can't protect these kids, bro. We just saw what happened in
Yeah, we got you.
you've I don't know how to say it, bro.
What?
The school shooting, bro, with the kids.
Oh, Uvalde.
Uvalde.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit should have been like enough to be like, yo, maybe we're not.
They weren't even. They were cowards, man. They didn't even.
I mean, deeper than that is, bro, we got babies like right here in
Yeah.
our cities.
Yeah.
When I say babies, I'm talking about kids
Yeah,
who literally shooting each other. We
Yeah.
ain't got no programs for them no more.
yeah,
We ain't got nowhere for them to go. We don't got nothing to do. Like,
Yeah,
we
they
ain't got
they
nothing,
they
bro.
closing all the boys and girls closed down. They don't know where to go.
Bro, they got nowhere to go.
Everything's getting more expensive because gentrification. They're
Yeah.
pushing
What we
everybody
doing?
down. Dog, I mean,
Formula, like you
look
said.
at Forney, bro. Forney was nothing. It was country. Now people are moving out that way. They gentrified Forney.
yeah,
Why does Forney have 3 Starbucks? I don't know why.
yeah.
Nah, for real.
Promise you, bro.
Type shit.
Yeah.
It's fucked up situation for sure. But hopefully the fight isn't over. Hopefully
The
there's
fight never over, Chris.
Yeah, I mean,
This
I'm
America.
talking about right here, right now, though. Like, hopefully something can come down the pipeline that will dismiss all that shit that they got going on.
Yeah, it's called Death of the Elders.
Yeah, well,
Man.
some of them got to go. Everybody can't go. You know,
They
everybody.
don't, they aren't gonna last forever.
No, they
They
not.
all 92.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But we could pivot a little bit here. We were off mic. We were talking about Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. I feel like that's a nice
Yeah.
transition.
We
that
talked
we can
about
go
that
into.
for like 35 minutes one episode.
Yeah.
Did we? Oh yeah, we did. But Joseph has a
No, but it goes in line with
yeah, what we're saying
with
about
what
this.
we
Okay.
talking about.
Mhm.
Because I was just like, I mean, me and Oso was talking about it. Me and Chris talked about it as well. But like, how is in an album of this level of like depth and vulnerability not being talked about in the greater conversation? And it's really, really simple, bro.
Yeah.
Right? It's really simple. Nobody wants to deal with they shit for real.
Oh, yeah.
Tyler said that. Tyler
Yeah.
Creator said
Yeah,
the
he
exact
just
same.
said it in the interview.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I was like, it was funny because we had already had that. I was like, yo, how is nobody? But people are legitimately scared to deal with their shit. So
Hell yeah.
so we go get the chain that we can't afford. So we
Yeah.
get the whip we can't afford. We get the, bruh,
Our vices.
you know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
feed devices, bro, because we don't want to deal with our stuff. And then Kendrick makes a body of work where it's like,
Yeah, vulnerable.
bro, you gotta, when you listen to it, you have to hold a mirror to yourself.
Yeah.
You have to, bro. We talked about it yesterday when he showed me the picture of the crown of thorns.
Yeah.
And we was like, having a little conversation about it. And I was like, bro, after the 100th whatever time of me listening to it, I'm like, I heard the line that made the crown make sense when he says, like, I sacrificed myself to heal the family. And I'm like, oh, that's why he did the crown of thorns.
Yeah.
Cause he was like, because he really did, bro. He
Yeah.
put all his stuff out.
Yeah, because
Right.
I obviously break that down a little bit. You know, his family's not going to catch the scrutiny for him talking about these things the same way that he will.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Even though these are their stories, they live this stuff with him. Him being a superstar in the public eye, all that shit, like all the attention's on him. Because if you really think about it, like I think some of the big ones that he spoke about, obviously our relationships with our fathers, the having a gay relative, which is really tricky for black people especially, is the like molestation thing.
But it's so real, bro.
It's so real.
I just got goosebumps when you said that, bro.
It's
'cause
real,
so
bro,
real.
because a lot of people let that shit go unsaid. They don't, they don't ever hold the people responsible or
say,
anything
bro.
accountable.
Say.
So these things that I know majority of our generation grew up dealing with, and to see where we are today, like you said, we want to like party and like forget about this shit. Like, yeah, listening to that album is very hard. I listened to The last song on the album, I think when he was talking to his mother, right? That was the last song, Mama something.
No, that song is Mirror Mirror.
I don't know which one the
Hold
last
on,
one, but
hold
I know
on.
It's
The
one
song-
right before Mirror
the
Mirror.
one I choose me. I'm sorry. That one.
That's
Nah,
Mirror Mirror.
He was hold on.
Oh, you talking about Mother I Sober?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that
Yeah.
one. I sent that to my.
That one's
sister.
rough.
Man,
That's a
I
tough
sent that
listen.
to my sister,
Man.
bro, and I was like, "You need to listen."
That's
to
a
this.
tough
You
listen.
know, I can't listen to We Cry Together. Like
Oh.
I gotta
Yeah,
skip it every
that's a
time, bro.
very
It triggers me, bro.
selective song.
It
You
Yeah,
triggers me
hand me
every time,
a
bro.
paper towel, my brother. My
Yeah, because we talked about because they were talking about it had like a big drop off. I was like, nobody ain't trying to listen on the radio.
Appreciate
No,
it.
well, it's not even that. It's
Yeah.
like for me, like what was the movie that came out with Zendaya and
Malcolm Marie.
Bro, my wife would tell you, bro. Like after that movie, it fucked me up so bad. I cried like half the night, bro, because it was just like it triggered something in me from like literally growing up and like
Yeah.
hearing that dysfunction, those
Yeah.
arguments
Over
like,
mac and
Was it
cheese. Yeah.
bad?
over like
Was
you
it
like,
bad?
Yo, like, bruh.
I was just talking to
Yeah.
Armani about that film the other day, and I was
Man.
like, "Bro, you know the scene that got me the most was when she was in the bathtub."
Oh,
bruh.
yeah, yeah.
Bro,
It's
I'm
like
talking about that nigga was on some other
cutting
type
her,
of
bro.
time, bro.
Yeah.
Cutting her.
I was,
Yeah, because when she did like the acting portion in the living room, she was like pretending that I fuck with your man, and that's a lie. And she was like, "Why you do the audition?" I was like, "Bro, this dude does not get it."
Yeah.
Like I was like,
Yeah.
"Man,
Yeah.
missing
Yeah.
all the points."
It,
Yeah.
bro, it was so heartbreaking, bro. And then when that song came up on the album, I was like, yeah, I'm never listening to this one again.
Yeah, you gotta listen to it once.
Not because it's not good.
No,
Yeah.
It's phenomenal, bro.
Yeah.
Because you
Selective,
feel,
yeah.
feel like
and he got an actress to do the
Yeah,
girl part. That's
Nah, I
crazy.
played that shit for my nephew, and his girl was sitting right there. He just was shaking his head the whole time. 'Cause-
Zach?
Yeah,
Of course,
He like,
of course.
fuck,
He's like, I know all this.
Yeah,
I know
like,
all this
for
shit.
real. I know about it like secondhand. I don't think anything's ever gotten that bad in my for real. Nothing's ever gotten that bad for me in my situations. Not even Shorty breaking my phone and shit. It wasn't that bad. I was high and drunk. I was like, okay. But anyways,
It was bad, Chris.
It was
It was bad.
the aftermath. It grew. It started from a moth to a flame. But yeah, man, that's some
This is a heavy beginning.
that's some shit.
yeah, man.
But we gotta.
Y'all don't turn this off. We're gonna get to some dumb shit.
Yeah, we gonna get to some dumb shit. Of course, I'm drinking. We gonna
Nah,
get
that,
there.
that was needed to be said though.
But nah, for sure. I feel like we
Get the
room full
seriousness
of
out
men. We
first.
got to talk about this shit, man. So we let the next generation know, like, we hear y'all, we see y'all type shit. You know what I'm
We
saying?
can't have emotions, Chris.
I mean, that's
Oh,
the
no.
thing, right? So that's what Focus Your Aim, Empty the Clip was all about.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was me healing with my wife. That's all that project was, bro. That was the sum total, and you hear it all throughout. It was just me talking about,
Family and
like, that was just me healing, bro.
Yeah.
That's all it was. You know what I'm saying?
I do want to thank you again for putting me in that video. Really letting me get my acting chops off. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You killed it,
I
I appreciate it, bro.
Hey,
Oh,
hey, hold on.
That pulled up. I'm putting two and two together.
Hold on.
Man.
I beat the dog shit out of him in that video.
Yeah.
Before I met Chris, I was like, dang, buddy looked like he really got hit by Justin. I was believing
Yeah,
it. Then when I met him,
was
I'm like,
all
oh, they cool in real life.
Nah,
He was all bloody and shit.
Nah, I don't know if I told you this, but I posted the picture I think you took. It tagged me in on Instagram. I posted it and went to my Facebook. So my dad seen it. He was like, "What you doing posting stuff? Why you looking like this? All this stuff going on in the world. I didn't know what happened to you." I was like, "You think I would post? Yeah, you think I would post?
Hashtag got my ass beat. Yes.
They thought you were trying to put Jesse Smollett.
Something, bro. Oh no, that's wild. That's just wild. I should have. I should have, bro. Oh my God, I should have.
That's funny, bro.
Come on.
But nah, when we posted the clip, you know Victor Polk Jr.
Absolutely.
He DM me, he was like, "Bro, you really look like a menacing bitch ass nigga in this
that
video, bro."
yeah.
I was like, "Yeah."
He tapped in the
Well, it comes natural, right?
Uh,
Nah, he.
it took a little. Nah, look,
bro, really
I took
tapped
like
in.
3 or 4 shots before
Yeah,
I
it was
left.
good.
Yeah.
I
And
love
then-
that song though.
No,
Chicken
it's
Spot
great.
is
Yeah,
my
it's
shit.
great.
Yeah.
It's great. But
That
nah,
beat is crazy.
I tapped in.
Shout out
I
to
knew
Da
what he
Vinci.
wanted. He was like, "We doing this mob thing and blah blah blah," and I was like, "Yeah, for sure, I got you."
Yeah,
But see,
That's
people
easy.
still didn't catch that about Chicken Spot and Top Tier. They don't realize that it's the same story.
Right.
yeah.
Right?
The
So him
sequel.
getting beat
yeah.
up was in Top Tier, but it started in Chicken Spot.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so the nuance of it is like, you know, my bosses, they eat in restaurants in the back by themselves when it's them and their family. and nobody comes in because it's just him and their family. So he came.
Yeah, you
on
waved
some-
him in. Yeah.
Yeah, on some like they like telling me he out there, so it's already like disrespect the fact you pulling up my meeting with my family, and then he did the sucker thing, and that was his idea.
Yeah, I bet it
fucking
was.
nutcase.
Yeah.
Like,
I was like, yo, I don't know who came up. Did I? Or I
that
was
was
like,
your idea.
I know I came up with like to bring it, but who told me to like try to let your wife?
I don't know, but I wouldn't.
Probably
with it.
probably the director.
Probably. But
I don't know.
I was like, I like that. I like that energy. That's good energy. It was
But
a
I
good
gave
video
you-
though.
I
He
gave
wasn't
you
gonna
your
let that happen.
dum-dums back after I
Yeah, you
after
did.
I
He did
beat
give
the
me.
brakes off
He
you.
did give me my dum-dums back. He did do that. It was a great video. I want to thank you for that though. You know what I'm saying? It was a good opportunity for me to see myself in another light. You know
I
what
just
I'm
had to
saying?
think who is the most evil person I know. I was just playing.
It's Chris Minor.
No,
Yeah. Hey, look, I pulled it off though. That's
Nah,
all
you
that matters.
smoked it, bro. You gotta do
Smoked
some
it.
more acting. I'm bringing
I
back
do.
in the visual.
Yeah, you got to. You know what I'm saying? Probably made me like a construction worker boss or something.
Why that?
I don't know. I want to wear the hard hat. I
Why
want to
you going
like
with that?
direct some people. I don't know.
You want to look like you're working hard.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. I don't
I know somebody who like that type of
What's
stuff.
the end story of it though?
Of what, the video?
Yeah.
With the construction worker?
Yeah,
I
like
don't
where
know.
you going with it?
I don't know. Put it together.
He's just he's just working hard. It's a hard day's work.
Man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta
Didn't
take it.
Justin Bieber do that?
We gotta
video
take it.
already?
We gotta take it back to the Jaheim type videos. And
Oh,
shit,
you
know what I'm
trying
saying?
to go?
We gotta go back there. You know what I'm saying? But nigga was a construction worker. He was just working
Hey,
hard.
that's our problem. All the oh, hold on. And I'm gonna say this too. If I see another one of you niggas rap in front of a random mic in the
Knew he was
street,
about to say that.
I promise you, y'all gotta do better with these videos.
Why, bro?
Come
What's
on,
wrong with
bro.
that?
Come on, bro. Everybody gotta do one though.
I mean,
I think
I was
the
cool
idea.
with, like, the
I
first
think
8,
the idea is
but-
dope. I think the idea is dope, but I'd rather hear you live than hear your own track. You know what I mean? Like
I did like the Sauce Walker one. I'm not gonna lie.
No, he smoked, but it was
Yeah.
different the
Yeah.
way he did it.
Yeah,
though.
he rap-
Like he did it in only a way Sauce Walker could do
Yeah.
it. Everybody
And he
else
rapping
is,
his ass off.
them rap exactly, bro. It was a song that for most people who don't know Sauce Walker can rap like that.
Yeah.
They like, whoa, who is this
Who
guy?
this guy?
Right.
Yeah.
But the problem is, it's literally the same type of rapper with the 17 homies in the back throwing up gang signs and guns, rapping in front of a random mic, and they not even doing all the words.
Nah, for real.
I'm like, come on, bro. Like, this is where we at.
I think most people just knew to tap into that aesthetic because it's gonna get
Also
you-
cheap.
Dope idea.
It's also cheap. You don't have
It's
to rent a
cheap,
you don't have to
yeah,
rent a
it's cheap.
venue out.
But I do think a lot of these ideas are getting like regurgitated, and I don't think that's good for the art at all.
That's what that's
Yeah.
what I'm on.
Yeah.
I'm on the art, bro.
It's not good for the art.
I'm on the art.
It's scary too, bro. Like it takes listening to a Kendrick album to remember that you can make that type of music.
Nah, facts.
It's scary, bro, because for so long we were like, fuck, like we was hyped when Griselda came out, and they really good rappers. Like what Conway and them able to do with the direction and the sonics and everything is really dope. But they aren't those, the guys that I look at. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not looking at them the same way I look at a Drake or J. Cole or whoever. You know what I'm saying? And you feel like a nigga like Kanye is just unreachable. It's unattainable. He has too many resources. So like you have to fall below that as far as when you create, but you have something to strive to. And I feel like as a creative, we all pull from different.
Absolutely. That's part
We
of
all pull
artistry.
from X, Y, and Z.
That's part of
But these last few years, like I have to pull from people younger than me.
Nah, bro.
I have to pull from Lil Baby. And I'm older than all these guys, but this is the music that's working. So I'm like, this is popular music. You got J. Cole coming out, and J. Cole by no stretch is like one of my favorite artists or anything. He's dope, but he's not one of my favorites. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's not a champion of J. Cole.
I like a lot of his. I like,
What is his placement?
as far as me.
You.
Are we getting into this?
No, he not.
It's no debate.
That's gonna be the rest
yeah,
of the episode.
no, he's not in my like. Are we talking all time type shit or like? He's not in my top 10. Nah,
He's a Big Sean champion.
I wouldn't pick
I like
him in
Big
top
Sean.
10 either.
Big Sean.
but
Cole's not a top
I
10.
wouldn't even say Big Sean's in my
All
top
time.
10.
He is not top 10 all time.
Who?
Cole.
No,
He's nowhere near. Maybe 20.
but I got Pusha in my top 10 all time though.
I respect it. I can see why.
I definitely got Pusha.
can
in my
see
top
why.
10.
All I care about is Jay-Z.
Oh,
To being
Jay-Z's
number one,
he's
that's
number
all I
one.
care
It's
about.
across the board.
That's kind of all that matters.
That's all I care about.
Yeah, Jay-Z's number one.
I don't want to hear anything
But
else.
yeah, bro, it's like we got to pull from these younger guys, right? And they're not on the same thing, but we see it working.
That's how it works.
Nah, man, because
No.
look, when I
It
fell in love
happened
with
every-
music, I was looking
Chris,
upward
Chris,
to like
this
Jay-Z.
happens in every generation.
No,
I promise
it
you.
don't,
But
bro.
no, it does. It
I
does.
agree,
It
it
does.
does.
When in the '80s, when '90s came out, people were looking at NWA like, "What the fuck is this shit?"
No, but
But I'm
see,
talking
I
about
think
as
it's a
far as
fine
like
line,
artists
though.
looking for inspiration.
But I see,
that's what I'm talking
but
about.
see, I think it depends on what the goal is, right?
Right.
And this is where we've been having this conversation within the crew. Is like, as we getting ready to roll out records, it's like, do we go with what's impressive or do we go with impact? Because they're two different things, right? Impressive is, all right, we got a fire ass song, we rapping good, we ain't maybe not saying nothing, right? But it's impressive.
Yeah.
Or do we go with impact, right? One of the two is going to be talked about for a very long time.
Oh yeah, impact. Always.
Even if it's not, you don't impact 1,000,000 people. Maybe it's 10, but they going to hold that joint to them.
Yeah.
And they're going to be with you. And I just think about the guys who are like really here for real, like who really like been in the game for 10 plus. They went impact first. Reasonable Doubt was impact first. That wasn't necessarily like, it was impressive because it was like, we never heard anything like this.
Yeah, nigga rap this good. And shit
Yeah,
like
and
that.
be this fly at the same time, like, and had this type of money, but
and
it was
mentality
impactful.
coming into the game.
It
All
was
that.
impactful because he was the first rapper to really show both sides.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Kendrick, like, impactful. Like, for most people, they first, like, I remember the first song I heard was Faith off of Kendrick Lamar EP. It's like, what is this?
Yeah.
Like, and he's not a Christian rapper, right? Like,
Right.
what is this?
When his voice
Like,
was different,
bro,
K
it's
dot.
like, bruh. So, and I think like that's where it goes. It's like either you're gonna make something impressive or impactful, and only one is gonna let.
Oh yeah, every time.
stand the test of
And this
time.
is not to say you can't be impressive and grow
And
into
impactful.
impactful.
Right.
You know what
That's
I'm saying?
true. Yeah,
That-
Baby.
Yeah.
Think about when he dropped the bigger picture, bro.
A little bit. Yeah.
Baby was just impressed. It's like, okay, he hard. Like,
Yeah.
But then he drops a song like the bigger picture. You're like, oh, that's an impactful ass record. Like for the youngest. Like
I
probably
think
not for
I
us.
think
but
21.
like,
I think 21 Savage is like my favorite rapper right now. Like outside of the
He
GOATs.
had his growth is incredible.
He is
Yeah,
a
I say he my favorite
phenomenal.
feature.
Yeah.
My
He,
favorite
oh
feature
yeah.
right
That
now.
what he just did on that Jimmy Cooks record
Yeah,
is
crazy.
ungodly, bro.
Yeah.
Because he didn't have to do Drake like that. He didn't have to do that.
I mean, he
But
J.
every
Cole
feature-
and him, man, got to.
But J. Cole done proved he can hold his own.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure,
Yeah.
for sure, for sure. Yeah. I just, I always tell Joseph like you need a power trip, even though J. Cole
I
isn't
knew you was
my.
gonna bring that up.
I'm just saying, I know what that record did.
yeah.
I know how impactful that record was. I know I went to go research and to find out Jay-Z was the one who told him throw Miguel on the hook and all that shit. Like that's a great record.
Absolutely.
And I feel like Joseph possessed those tools to make a record like that. We just ain't heard the beat yet
Yeah,
or
it's
made the
his
beat
fault.
yet.
You ain't made the beat yet. It's your fault.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on you.
There
We
we
gonna
go.
get there.
We've been having this power trip conversation
For
for
like-
since that first podcast.
But that's when like when we get it, we got
we
it.
gonna
You know what I'm
get it,
saying? It ain't gonna be no question.
For sure.
Like when we get it, it might take another 5.
It may.
Who knows?
I'm cool with that though.
Yeah, but we gonna get there when we supposed to get there.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Facts. I wanted the little
I'm glad
delay.
it's on here. They got some good ones.
I wanted to put the little delay on there. So all right, let's talk about home team a little bit. There was a construction, then there was a deconstruction, and then there was a reconstruction.
Absolutely.
So I wanted to talk about those stages. You know what I'm saying? I have been on the outside looking in since you put this thing together.
Yeah.
So I know the ins and outs, but for the audience, there's some faces that were here before. There's some faces that are no longer with us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how did you pivot is my favorite word right now. How did you pivot and just keep that shit going, taking those L's and like keeping the vision alive
Don't
and
call
stuff
them
like
L's.
No,
Lessons.
I mean,
L's
no.
as
No. They
Some of those are
definitely
L's.
feel like
Yeah,
L's,
for
my
sure.
boy. Like,
Let's be real about it.
so just being honest, like, all right. So y'all know I'm a hooper first,
Right.
and the number one thing I miss most about playing ball was the locker room. Right? It's not the game. Like the games is great, just all that travel, whatever. But it's the locker room, right? So you like, for me, one of the biggest aspects has been like building a real like team, like, and it feel like a locker room, and it's seamless, and it's like we all have the same goal, like we going together. And so, in the different iterations, we've just had, times where the vision didn't line up with maybe what they were trying to do versus like what the vision for home team is. And so it was just like, that's the thing, I've never like booted anybody off of what we doing. It's like, hey, if we riding together, you know how I am, Chris. Like I'm super fan. I'm embracing everybody if you come around me. But when you want to hop off, you can hop off whenever. Like I'm not making anybody stay on the ship. And so some people just wanted to hop off and they had a different vision for what they wanted to do that didn't line up with the vision of what we were trying to do. And so, you know, my goal, before I even started rapping, Chris, I don't know if I ever told you this, I didn't want to rap. Me and Swerve had an idea when we were fresh out of high school to start a label, and we knew a couple artists. Like, that was our goal.
Right.
We was like, just going to have a label. We was going to do the whole, you know what I'm saying? Like, QC type of thing, you know? And so when I met, it's so funny, I met Oso. He was actually the first one I met that we brought on. Well, RJ, you know, RJ being gang, but Oso, we worked together. And when he came on, I guess Jacob had already told you that I did music and stuff. And so shout out to Jacob as well. But he asked me about it. I was like, yeah, you know, we just threw out this little new EP or whatever. I'm like, you make music? He like, yeah, but I ain't really like, I'm just kind of on like engineering. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, let me hear something. And so bro, I went and listened to his like music, and the first thing that got me was his like tone control. And you know, that takes years and years of like really honing it to like know how to use your voice for real.
Right.
And so when I heard, bro, I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Like, who are you talking? He was trying to be a barber. I'm like, you better put them clippers down, my boy.
Now look, barber is session proof. Recession proof. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't ever lose that. Nah. Tattoos, I feel like maybe not so much. But you think so? People buy tattoos when the okay.
No, absolutely.
Because I definitely was gonna see if I could trade some Starburst in a 12-pack for a tattoo or something, but we'll get to that later. Anyway, hey.
No, hey, he gonna get you right. He tatted me and my wife.
No, I already. Yeah. I remember we talked about it before, but I forgot. But but back to the.
And so you know, we just started tapping in the first record we actually did, which is gonna be the first single from the compilation. It's called "Feed the Babies."
Oh yeah,
I've been sitting on this beat and bros.
I like that record.
Yeah,
too.
that's one of the ones.
That's you on the chorus.
Yeah,
I like that.
And so we were just vibing, just playing. He was like, "Bro, just play it. Let's just vibe." And like I got to see his like writing ability, like right there, just right there. He just coming up, and then he kept it. He didn't write it down. He just kept it with him. And then I sent him the beat. He sent me the hook, and I just sat on it for like. Really, we just like recorded that last weekend. And so like I wrote like 4 different verses to it, but his hook was so phenomenal. And so I just kept pressing him like, bruh, like what's up? What you doing?
Yeah.
And then he was like, man, I'll let you go. You can go from there on how you came to the team.
That is what I want to know. Like, what made you kind of stay off of music? Was it because it wasn't happening fast enough?
Go there too.
Or?
Yeah. I think it's more just pain.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I was hurt. You know, I was in a situation where I was on the road doing music, boxed in, you know, in a certain, you know, crowd. And, you know, things just didn't go well.
Yeah.
And I had to come home, but I came home to me not being home for 2 years. So now I'm trying to, you know, fix up the home.
Right.
Find a job, you know, get, you know, my feet on the ground. And it's just like, you know, chaotic. And so I just gave it up in general. I always wrote, you know, because I felt like that was the only way I can express.
Right.
But I never just put music out like that.
Yeah.
And so... I just fell back. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to have nothing associated to do with it. But then at the same time, with me trying to get on my feet, I realized, hey, you got a gift. You can help, but still make money at it.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I started, you know, local artists in Fort Worth, just getting with them, recording them, helping them write, engineering, producing with them. And it was just like, you know, it always kept the spark. Like, man, I could be doing this shit.
Yeah.
Like,
especially when you hear somebody, I ain't going to say you better than, but you like, I would have did it like this or some shit like that.
Nah, for real. It's a few people as well that just like, they come in the studio and it's like, man, I could have just hit it like that.
Right.
I could have went in like that. That could have been a song.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's just like, it was just that pain, that hurt, just, you know, just keeping me back. And I wanted to, you know, push forward in it. And he pressed me, Joseph.
That's one thing he will do.
I'm going to press you.
Oh, yeah.
You can't be average around me.
That is one thing he will do, is press me.
Yeah.
He pressed me for like
Did he
2
send you?
months.
Did you
Bro,
send-
we tasted like red rum.
Did he send you some? Did he send some voice memos?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to use that in the video, bro.
Oh, God. This nigga is dropping bombs like, bro, you had me at hello. Like, we ain't got...
Nah, but Chris, he won't just send you a text. He'll be like, hey,
Yeah, I will voice message you.
Hey, blessings and ties to your family, your friends. I hope God is, but you need to come over here. And
Nah,
when it start off mellow like that,
Yeah,
it's like, okay,
he gonna turn up.
all right, I gotta listen.
Bro, he
to
really be
this.
pressing niggas like beans from state property though. Like you see, you gonna get down and you gonna lay down, bro. But he do it in like a Kurt Franklin type of way. You know what I'm saying?
But you what Kurt Franklin say? I will choke your mother.
Nah, it's facts.
Real talk.
Yeah, man. But nah, Joseph will press some. Yeah, just yeah.
No, yeah. So yeah, he showed me some songs, some beats and stuff like that, and then Feed the Babies was before it was Feed the Babies, it was like, oh, this
I just
is
had the title.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Just hearing it. We was working too. I just remember just humming it, just like And he on the ladder, he talking about some, yeah, that's it. But in my head, I'm like, nah, bro, I can go harder than that. I can go harder than that. Let's just wait on it. And then after that it was a rap. I recorded it, and I recorded it 4 times. And I'm like, hey, I can do it better. Scratch that, I'm gonna do it better. He's like, nah, I want the original.
Y'all kept the original?
You can't replicate feeling, bro.
Yeah.
Like you can't.
Sounds as like clear. My voice is like in pocket. Like I feel like I'm in pocket. And he was like, "Nah, I want the original because I feel it."
Yeah.
Feeling, bro.
Sometimes you got to make those
Absolutely.
executive calls. So, other Chris, let me ask you your position as being
Punisher.
Punisher,
Frank Castle.
Rob Pelinka, GM. What do you feel like your role is in all this? Like,
Yeah, so pretty much I do the dirty work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to step in and let Joseph be an artist, let all of the artists be artists. And then anything that's done behind the scenes, anything that's making sure the movement moves forward, that's where I'm at with it. So I'm on the front lines, making sure that these guys can just live in their talent and live in their movement.
right.
So that's where it's at.
That was a very political GM answer right there.
I was, bro. You really like that, my boy. You gonna get that. You really like that.
That was very clean, pristine.
And now who's the fun guy?
Still debatable.
Still debatable. Y'all having a fun guy off right now. We gonna figure that out. By the end of the podcast, I wish we had like a counter we could throw up on the.
Yeah. And you know what's dope? What's dope about this iteration of Home Team, and we can get into like how 2-3 came about as well. But what's dope about this iteration is like I didn't search people to like come specifically for what they could do for the squad. Like, it wasn't about that. It was like me and Chris, we were about to do a hat collab. He had a hat company, and we were gonna do a hat collab. And then I'm like, "Yo, where you go to high school?" He like, "I went to Lancaster." I'm like, "No, you didn't. I went to Lancaster." What are you talking about? He like, "No, I did. I graduate this year. I'll graduate this year." I'm like, "You know Swerve?" He like, "Yeah, I know Swerve." And then from there, it was just like we tapped in. I invited him to when we did the Nip tribute video shoot.
Right.
And he just pulled up and like, he just kept pulling up, kept supporting, like, and I told Swerve this when we first met. I was like, yo, I don't know, but bruh's supposed to be like a part of this. Like, I don't know in what capacity, but bruh's supposed to be a part of this. And so, man, he just like kept pulling up, kept supporting, and then I was like, Swerve, what you think if we bring bro in as like, the GM? Because it's funny. I got this saying, lion recognize lion, meaning like you gonna recognize who like kind of cut from the same cloth you cut from. And so I just knew it was like something with bro. And I asked him, he was like, yeah, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely.
Nah, real talk, when he asked me, like, I was apprehensive at first because I knew what he was building.
Right.
And I knew a little bit of the story on how he got there. But really, like, with anything great, like, you don't want to be too quick to be like, yeah, I'll do it.
Right.
Because you want to make sure that you're not going to come in and, fuck shit up.
Oh, yeah, because it's possible.
Right? So
even though it's not your intention to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I sat on it probably for about 24 to 48 hours, right? And we reconnected over the voice chat. And,
Hey, hold on. He worse than me at the voice. He'll send a 2-minute joint. He'll send like this
back to back. You can't even rewind them.
I promise you.
Yo, Apple, put that feature.
No, we need that rewind voice message.
You can. You got to press down on it, and it'll open up as voice message.
That's crazy. I didn't know that. But yeah, so after that, I said, look, man, I'm gonna say yes to it. Here's where I'm at, in my life, and I need to know what you need. At the end of the day, like I'm a fan first. Like
Right.
I heard Joseph's music and instantly was like, yo, why is this guy in the city and I didn't know about him?
Right.
Right. So moving forward, he told me what he needed, and like I just stepped into it, and it was a beautiful thing. So yeah.
Dope. That's dope. Give me a sound effect, dog. Okay. That works. That works. So, I don't.
You gonna get this podcast?
I love that podcast, by the way.
No, it's a great podcast. I did. If we could talk about our podcast for 1 second,
Talk about it.
Yeah.
I do enjoy what Draymond, JJ Redick, and a couple of those other pro-turned-media guys, have been able to do, because what Draymond said when they won the game, when they won the finals or whatever the case, they won the chip. He did his podcast, and he was like, "Look, I'll just sit and talk about the game that I love.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
it.
saying?
Yep.
Like, and y'all fuck with this because y'all know I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
course.
Unlike, there's been this whole battle with new media versus old media. And then I had to think about, like, our place in that. Like, me and Dalton, even though we're not nowhere near what, they have way more resources than we do. If we had the resources they had, I feel like we had the potential to be the #1 podcast in the world. Like, fuck Joe Rogan. I really feel like that.
Yeah.
He just has more resources than us.
Fact.
But I definitely feel like, you know what I'm saying, we should consider ourselves new media because we do have all different types of walk of life coming up here, and they're sharing their experiences. That's something we can't duplicate. You'll never see it again. Yeah. Like, and we're bringing you people that, otherwise, if you didn't see their videos or listen to their songs or know that they were a teacher or know that, we interviewed like Bam's Vegan before he opened up restaurants and all this shit, then you wouldn't.
You have a lot of early interviews of like y'all.
Yeah, no,
like,
we really, and then
really
it's
took
never
off.
been like this shit. Never, ever, ever feels like work.
Yeah.
Like ever. Even if we like got to get up at 9 a.m. to come here to be at a pod for 10 or some shit.
Yeah.
It don't feel like a chore. It's like, oh yeah, okay, we finna go handle this shit. You know what I'm saying? And that was the difference between the podcast and music for me, because music began to feel like a chore. It began to feel like I had to do that in order to like keep my relevance alive. But that's when I was thinking of the podcast as just something fun to do. So I was not carrying it with the same weight. Yeah. But now, like, I enjoy this podcast more than I've enjoyed making music in like the last 3-4 years.
That's crazy, bro.
Because I really feel like Dalton came to me with this idea. Like, I want to do a podcast. And I knew what it was because I was watching Joe Rogan, because I believe him and my man's that passed away that was doing the podcast on the loudspeaker. Black guy.
Rooney?
Nah, older black guy. He brought like everybody on.
Kevin Samuels.
No, not Kevin. It was way before Kevin Samuels. Damn, he's like the podcast godfather for like hip hop, man.
You're not talking about Tax Tone, right?
No,
Okay.
man. He was never doing it. I feel bad. I can't think of my man's name right now. Oh my God. That's so fucked up. But I was listening to their podcast, so I knew what it was. I was just like, bro, what the fuck? How we gonna pull this off? Yeah. And we pulled it off. You know what I'm saying?
180 plus episodes. We say plus, 'cause we don't know the number.
We'd have sponsors and all that
Bro,
shit.
but that's a testament to like y'all, like, bro, 180 of anything.
Yeah.
Consistently over 6 years, bro.
And we took time off.
And you took time off and came back.
And
That's
came
the hardest
back.
thing to do.
Oh,
be able to like start it back up again. That's hard. Like,
and it's easy when like I don't know. I'm this is gonna sound really bad. Like if Joe Budden was here, he would yell on me right now. But I don't know how much money we make from this podcast. I do not ask Dalton about money at all. Like at all. I don't ask about how many.
you mean
views.
to tell me you do not know your content?
Right. I don't know nothing. I like, bro. Me and Dalton ain't never been no fight, no real argument. We've been friends like 10+ years. We ain't been in no shit, no kerfuffles, no nothing.
Combat Jack.
Combat Jack.
There
Give
we
me a
go.
bomb. Give me a
Rest in
bomb. Give
peace
me a
for
bomb. There you
Combat
go.
Jack.
Rest in peace to Combat Jack. And while we on it, hold on. Because we've had guests these last few weeks. We hadn't had the opportunity to touch on DJ K. Slay.
Oh, yeah, we did.
The drama king, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to that man, what he did for New York, what he did for hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I think who
The
said
strip
that?
clubs.
Fat Joe said that man, he didn't, when you say somebody died broke, we not saying he died with 0.00 in his bank account.
Sure.
But for the amount of work that he put in, he should have been a quadruple times, over millionaire or whatever. So just keeping that shit authentic, keeping that shit street, never taking sides, just being a real stand-up nigga, man. Rest in peace to DJ K. Slay, for sure, the drama king.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, anyways, back to y'all. Where we at?
Oh, we was talking about home team.
Yeah, let's get back to it. I mean, we like home team adjacent.
Yeah, no, you definitely are. It's
We're the
only a
away
matter of
team.
time.
Yeah, we
It's
the away
only-
team. Yeah.
Away
It's-
team.
Yeah, away team.
Yeah.
Absolutely, y'all the alternate team. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
but
B team.
No,
I
we
feel-
got no.
Practice squad.
He said BT.
No, absolutely
Oh
not.
man, we got
Chris
the
can
first
never
game.
be practice team
It's
with his
not.
resume and them beats.
I gotta
Like,
be coach something. I'm coach.
But if we talk about sports, he definitely on the practice
Oh
squad.
yeah,
It's-
I'm really okay
Water
with
boy.
being like water boy. I'm okay with that.
Nah.
But I was gonna say this about like your relationship with this podcast in particular, right?
Yeah.
So Ali, the movie, Will Smith,
Mm-hmm.
the scene where he goes and has an interview with the white guy. You know what I'm saying? He pulled his wig off, all that shit.
You
saw-
my Howard Cosell?
Exactly. No, but that's something that I love that relationship. I love that relationship that an artist can have, or an artist, professional, whatever you call it, with media.
Yeah.
So we get to tear you apart, and you get to pull my wig off.
Yeah.
But behind the scenes, I'm like, yo, they coming for you, bro. Like, you need to make sure you put your money up, do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Like, that relationship between media and artists and, athletes, whatever, is lost.
I think it just, but see, that's because everybody is after like a certain status or a certain dollar amount.
Yeah.
I just don't move like that, bro.
Yeah.
I don't move like that about nothing. Like, I treat people how I would like the golden rule, bro. How
Yeah,
I
I
want
want
to
to be treated. Facts.
And so, if somebody's showing me love, why would I not reciprocate?
Oh, yeah.
That just don't make no sense to me.
Yeah,
so
but
you-
but I feel like we're the Skip Bayless LeBron. Let's use that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just goofball time.
Right,
bro.
but do you really think behind the scenes Skip would pull LeBron to the side and
Absolutely
be like, "Hey, bro"?
not. He
Yeah.
wouldn't talk to any athlete like that.
No, I'm not saying like talking, make it fun and doing all that shit on TV to bring in eyes. I get that. But I'm saying
There's
their
no
relationship.
respect. There's no respect
There's
when
no
Skip
relationship
talks, bro.
outside of what they do on the media.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. With
But I
Howard
think-
Cosell, he was able to pull Ali to the side
Yeah. 'Cause
he
after their
respected him, though,
right.
as
Be
a
like, yo,
man
bro.
first.
Also, different time period.
It
as well.
is, but that's
he was,
lacking.
he's
in-
making sure, hey, bro.
yeah, like, but we need that in media. We need that relationship.
We go
That's
together.
why you need people that have been in
Yeah,
the
support.
trenches like JJ
Yeah.
Redick and
Yeah.
people like that. They've
Yeah.
actually played the fucking
Yeah.
game.
Yeah,
I don't
you
wanna-
can't. You can't just
fucking
have a spectator.
Bozo.
Yeah, you can't just have a spectator commenting on something they've never done.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
weird. It's
Yeah.
once again go back to that word weird. Like it's weird.
It's very weird.
Yeah.
Like why are you talking about?
He's
stuff
so
that
pressed
you
about
haven't-
it.
You
It's
can love the
weird.
game and
that you-
appreciate the game, but I don't know if I can sit there and tell you the ins and outs of what it takes to lace up those shoes before you step on the court.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And why a person might not have
That's why
performed.
one of the
20
greatest
years at that.
moments. One of the greatest moments in media history is when Jalen what's my man's name?
Rose?
Jalen Rose went on First Take and went as Skip for his stat line.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
bro, you could never talk to me like this.
Right,
And he like really went at him because it's just like, bro, you gotta respect what I've done.
right,
You can't do this. I can do what
Right.
you do.
Yes.
But you can't do what I do.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think that's the whole argument with the new media thing is like, yo, y'all need to put a little bit of more respect on like what we do because y'all just like,
We need to see people that's been there.
yeah.
At the end of the day.
that's with
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
That's a fact. That is a fact. So like Dalton telling me about savings and bonds and stocks and all that shit, he can tell me that because I don't know nothing about that. He been there. This is his whole life.
Hey, no, for real. On the deeper level, bro. Like, we had to. Here I go. On the deeper level, bro. But it's like in your life, like you can't listen to somebody like how you. Who said, somebody said in a song, but it's like you can't tell me how to make $1 million if you never made $1 million.
Oh yeah.
Facts.
Like, and it's weird that people do that.
Oh yeah.
It's like, bro, how you gonna tell me how to be a good husband and you've never been a
It
husband?
does, it's the brokest
That's
people tell you how to
wild.
get rich, man.
It's wild.
Why do you
bro.
think whenever them fucking NFT motherfuckers in what?
Rick Ross said, "Show me your house."
Yeah. What was that? Forex. Them Forex motherfuckers came out of nowhere.
Where they go?
Yeah, where they go?
To the Forex?
Because they broke from
They went
all
back
them
to the-
sign up fees.
they
that-
went
Where are y'all Forex niggas?
Forex, where y'all
I had a
at?
girl I hit one
Wait,
time
oh,
that
you
was
was-
trying to get me on
You
Forex.
was a Forex? Oh no!
Okay, now we need this.
How much did you make?
Get on the mic. Get
How
on the
much
mic.
did you make?
Get on the mic, bro.
I need to hear
You
this.
gotta get on the mic. What
How
is-
much did you make? I need
Oh
to
no,
know.
we have a live Forex nigga in the building.
Oh
Nah,
shit!
facts.
We interview all kind of people up here. Let's go. Okay, let's talk
Did
about
you
this.
tell people they were going to be broke because they didn't sign up with you?
Oh no, I keep it a buck.
okay.
I'm always
Because
straight
they're-
up to the
Wait,
point.
say who you are because they haven't heard your
Oh,
voice
okay.
yet.
Keep it in the background.
Yeah.
Jonathan, everybody knows me by Nunez. But yeah, I mean, it's something that a lot of people took it to the extreme.
Right.
And like just I stopped. I mean, I still do it on the side, but I stopped because just the pressure of they were like, oh no, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. I'm like, and the one thing that really just shut me down from it was whenever one of my boys, he was just like, bro, you gotta stop tattooing, you gotta stop this, you gotta stop that. And I was like, first of all,
You got me.
Don't tell me what to do.
Yeah.
I'm like, I make more money off of what I do,
Than
my
the Forex
passions,
shit.
than that right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's money coming in, but not like my
So let me.
passions.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what Forex is. So what was y'all's purpose?
So there is the benefit of learning how to go into the markets and make money off of it.
Mm-hmm.
Everything of that was legit. You can make money. It's just a lot of people thought of it as, oh yeah, I'm gonna be a millionaire
Get rich quick.
tomorrow. Yeah.
Everybody dressed like they was going to brunch though. That's what I couldn't get with. I
Dog,
couldn't get with that part.
I legit, someone tried to sign me up, and I said no. He told me I was not going to be able to feed my family.
See, like
I was like, what?
Hey,
He was like, if you don't want to feed your family, that's up to you. I was
you
like,
know
okay.
something I don't know.
Yeah, I was
I
like-
swear to God.
I was like, okay, I don't need this, bro. I was just trying to get $20, but I, was like, I don't need this.
right.
Something I don't know.
yeah, like that, like the stereotypical, like, oh yeah, like the Forex people like that.
Right.
So like they're still learning. I mean, it's it's money. It's money that can be made, but just people
sure there
just shove it down your throat.
Oh yeah, that's
And they're like, some people do it for whatever they could benefit from, whether it's sign up fees, all that. But it's just like those lies, those little dirty little
those
comments
white
that
lies.
they say.
Yeah, it's like Herbalife again.
So we putting them on blast.
And a lot of
man.
people didn't like how I expressed it because I was just like, hey, whatever you're doing right now, there's just something that you could add to it.
right.
Yes.
Hey.
That was
You was
and
being
that-
real. See,
yeah.
this is why. Let me just say, and I tell Nunez this all the time, bro. This is why I love bro so much, because of how authentic he is and how he really, really care about people. Like something like that makes sense on why you would even get into it, because you like love helping people.
Exactly.
And so you being real like that, it's just dope. I just had to give you your
Hell
flowers
No,
right there,
that's
bro.
dope.
'Cause, like,
I appreciate you
that's
being one of the
A1,
real
bro.
ones, because I definitely was talking to this chick that like just started Forex. It was like, Chris, you need to do this, and I was like,
how much you made?
I'm not doing. I didn't do it. I need to do you before I do this Forex. How was that?
You wild, bro. You are wild, bro.
What Tommy tell Martin? GTD.
Yeah.
I got the draw. I got the draw.
What does GTD stand for? I got the draw.
Yeah, all day. And I did not sign up for Forex, so I swindled the swindler.
That's wild.
That's what that phone broke.
Why did they put this on?
What song is that?
Thirsty.
That's
I was-
Thirsty by Party Next Door.
it said thirsty. I thought I was gonna say like thirsty, but it was a song.
It's the song. Yeah. Okay. I like the song though. So. Hey, this a Beat King.
Yeah, I guess
this
so.
a Beat King stand post shit right.
Why
He
you
been-
got to say nasty shit, Ray?
Cause I'm a nasty
motherfucker.
You gotta give context on why you just hitting buttons. 'Cause
Yeah,
they don't
these are not
understand
but-
that you've
these-
never
These
had
are not
these
my sound
buttons.
effects. I'm
These
just
are-
trying to see.
We need to steal some of
Their
those.
their titles are very vague. I'm just trying to see what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, but Beat King, man, what a legend, bro. He been doing this shit for such a long time, and I
He a
feel like he
legend,
really
I got it.
did it.
I have a
The
whole
greatest
different
verse
take
of
on
all
that,
time.
but respectfully, shout out to B King.
What's
for
wrong
some-
with Beat King, man?
Nothing's wrong with him, bro. I
Oh.
just,
That's not your.
I mean, listen, when I was a kid,
Yeah,
absolutely.
but I still respect
I'm
the,
30 now, and
Get
it's
that
the
bread,
same
get that
song.
head, and leave.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
the
Look,
same
also,
song, and I'm 30.
He took a bitch to Whataburger and still.
Bro, he's a hit maker, bro.
That's what I'm saying, and I appreciate the fact that he's making the beats and he's rapping on his shit.
He's
like,
been phenomenal.
He
for
really
15
talking, but-
years, bro. He's been phenomenal for 15 years, bro. That's hard to do.
No, for sure.
But-
Especially in our
but that's
culture.
just me and how like bro, I want to know about you and your like. I would love to know like who he actually is like in his music.
Some
That's
people
all
just
my
don't do that.
thing. Yeah,
They
nah.
make what they're
He tell-
comfortable with. You know what I'm
He's telling
saying?
you who he is.
He's the king,
cucumber
club
man-
king.
the
He's the-
cucumber man.
He wears it
Bro,
on his
he
shirt,
took a-
fam. Like he tell
He
you
wearing
straight.
cucumber on his
No,
shirt?
he don't wear no.
He said he took a
huh.
bitch to Whataburger, still hit. Okay, that's what he said.
But
Man, that's normal, though.
Get that head, get that bread, and leave.
I can't speak on it, Chris.
No, I promise you.
Who said that?
Me.
Why? You ain't ever take a girl to Waterburg and still hit?
Nah.
What do you got to take her to hit?
At least Cheddar's, right?
Oh, wow.
What you talking about?
Cheddars.
Yeah,
Yo, wow.
cheddar.
Married men.
Fine.
Married men.
Hey, no,
Oh, you
for real.
married?
Yeah. I'm
Married men.
Okay, I can respect that.
Bruh, my
respect
wife
that.
listens to this every week, okay? And Chris gets me in trouble almost every week.
same.
Bro, I know. Look,
Did you remember? Did you listen to the episode where he made a list of girls ass he would eat?
Oh, no.
What?
Chris, you wow.
I'm not married.
So my wife was like,
do that. You can
my
do
wife
that.
was like,
No.
you got a list. You got a list, don't you? And I was like, nah.
Absolutely.
I
don't
don't.
have a
I do
list.
not.
I
Do
don't.
not have a list.
No.
I feel like the woman I'm married, it would be okay with me doing stuff like that because she knows it's entertainment.
You think that?
It's all entertainment.
All right.
I can't be with
Thinking that,
nobody
bro.
that don't know this.
My wife
entertainment.
wakes up mad if she has a bad dream about me. Like, I
Oh,
did
yeah.
it.
Come on, bro. You keep thinking that, Chris.
That's why. That's probably why
I
ain't
roll
married.
over the wrong way.
I'm just well, you might not be marrying a woman of
God. Oh,
of,
God.
no
Stop.
of a certain ethnic
Yeah, they say this
if you
a color.
yeah
It's-
with color in her with pigmentation.
I ain't never dated a woman that didn't have no melanin.
Okay, well that ain't gonna fly.
That's not gonna fly.
It's
It's
not.
gonna fly with me.
You think?
You
well,
think
you're not
so.
gonna be married.
Look,
You gonna fly with it all day.
Ask your mama, could your dad go do that?
we ain't gonna talk about.
Bring in Kenny Minor.
Yeah, we don't talk about Bruno. All right.
right,
We don't talk about Bruno.
I'm just saying.
Nah, these wise words from wise men.
Oh no, look.
Tried and
All
true.
I'm saying is, I'm not even saying in the sense of like you took her there on a date. Like you just never went to Whataburger and then went home and smashed your chick after.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's what I meant.
With-
I didn't
with our
mean like.
wives, man. I'm like,
Yeah, that's where I'm getting at. I'm not saying.
I respect your
I
You know
got
what I'm saying?
one on the list. That's it.
yeah.
Okay, there you go. I
got
respect.
one on the list.
I respect marriage. I hold that up high.
I know
what
you
I'm
do,
saying?
bro. I know
I
you
definitely do.
You just troll too, though.
I'm not trolling at all. This is real.
Nah, he's serious.
I'm serious,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I respect it. Like when I get married, I'm gonna cut all my devious ways out.
nah, and that's what you got to do. Get that shit out your system.
I can't.
But
yeah.
here's the
It's
thing,
just a
though.
lot in the
but just
system,
don't
though.
do it before. Don't do it as you're in the process of trying to get married.
Oh
too,
no,
though.
that's
Don't
gonna be
work like
horrible.
that.
That's gonna be
Don't
horrible.
work like that.
I swear, like everything from the '90s made it seem like shit was a nightmare, though. Like,
No, it's the best thing, bro.
yeah, like
I love
Work
it.
on it.
the bachelor party aspect of it and all that shit before getting married. Like they made it seem like
we
you
gotta
was
be
finna-
real. First of all, if you getting into a healthy marriage, you probably not doing a
You're not
bachelor
doing
party
it.
like that. That's not. That's
Right
not
now,
true,
it's your
bro.
bachelor.
I went to
party.
Vegas.
Yeah, but y'all went gambling.
But
and
we
shit.
ain't talking about like what was we ain't talking about
You
what's
ain't
the
just going out there wilding.
Yeah.
that's not what you're
Yeah.
doing,
I would
No,
get,
I gambled, took a nap, came back. That's all I did.
We went to Vegas for my for one of my homies' Zay bachelor parties. We just was hanging out.
I would get drunk, but I could get drunk anywhere, so I wouldn't have
Yeah,
to
because
leave
you can walk
to go
around
anywhere.
alcohol out there. You know?
Yeah, like I would go get drunk and probably partake in a little bit of substances. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna
I don't know what you're saying.
try to put my face in no girl butt while I'm out there and no shit like that. I'm not doing all that.
But it's so crazy, and this why we just we always talk about representation. This why you need people talking about the real, bro.
Yeah.
And like bro, people really think that's like what you
Gotta
what you
do.
bro.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
this is right, bro. That's shit.
Nah,
it's over. It's
nah.
toxic, and it's like
That's OD.
you know what I'm saying, bro. It's just like man. So
Again, your golden rule: treat people how you want to be treated. Because I know if I walked in and a fireman was in there getting butt naked in front of my
that's wild, bro.
fiance, look, it's going up.
Yeah, we going crazy.
We going absolutely insane. I'm not doing that. Fireman, garbage man, any type of hell.
Any type of man.
Any nigga that got a uniform, they got to take out nigga. Ghostbusters, nigga. I don't care who in that
He got
motherfucker.
on the onesie.
Hey, we got on the Timbs. If he got on the
all the
Timbs,
way
it's a
down
wrap.
to the feet.
Bro, I don't
he
give a
got
fuck.
on Tim's.
If he
What's
if
going
he got on Timbs, it's a wrap.
We got the loose Tim's on. No, they tied.
But
Tim's
look,
tied up.
Pete though, Pete. So imagine like
gone, bro.
like the gamer chicks, right?
Yeah.
Or the anime chicks that have a bachelor party and they got a nigga in there dressed like Goku, like finna strip and shit. That'd be some wild shit, bruh. That'd be some wild
That would
shit.
be wild. How
That'd
did
be
you find this one?
I
Yeah.
just looked at my backpack and
Yeah.
thought about it.
No, I'm saying
Hey,
What if an anime chick
like that, man?
I promise you, I don't want to
had, you know what I'm
in
saying,
jail
to
somewhere.
feed into their fetishes and shit? Like, yeah. Don't watch anime if you want to marry me.
what? Okay. It's a wild requirement.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't do that.
You wild, bro.
I don't need nobody in there with pectoral muscles and shit like that.
You see what I'm saying?
Anyways,
Now
he get it. He get it now.
I was looking straight down the road, bro. My whole mind was down there, man.
Yeah.
But anyways, so the new music y'all finna drop. What's the name of the album? All that shit. Like, what's the concept?
So we actually got a lot, man. This is, like I said, we've never formally introduced like a home team label.
Mm-hmm.
So we doing we got a home team launch party coming up. That's like a private event. Let me take it a step back. Tomorrow.
Private?
Yeah, y'all invited, of course. You already know.
You see, your invitation dates be so like, you usually do shit when I gotta like christen a baby or some shit like that.
Yeah,
like
you always got some shit going on.
like you
Invite
always
you
got
to
some shit going. You always got some shit going.
But you don't invite me to nowhere.
Well,
invite
look,
you
I just
all.
told you many a times. Pull up to the house, show you how we live on this side. I just told you that.
You do tell me that all the time.
I do tell you. I tell Dalton that
They
too.
cook out every week.
Every week.
Every week.
Well, see, I didn't know that.
Yeah, come on, man.
Every Sunday.
All right.
Family
My folks
day.
from Mississippi.
Oh, that's right up the alley then.
Yeah.
Family
I brought my
day.
baby last week.
Yeah, he sure did.
Don, you let me know when you go. We'll coordinate together.
The
and we'll
baby-
go.
Baby met my grandma and all types of shit, man.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Just make
But-
sure y'all
but-
have me a plate, man.
Yeah, we
Oh,
got
they
you,
got
for
they
sure.
got the food.
We got to go play. We
Y'all got fried catfish.
Oh yeah, that's from Mississippi, man.
Come on, man.
Say
His
less.
dad's from Mississippi, man. They be
I asked, do we got air? You know what I'm saying? But nah, y'all coordinating drops. Y'all
Yeah.
got,
So we got tomorrow. We're actually a part of the Cosign Magazine champions of Champions of the Court tournament.
Oh yeah, talking shit, talking
Yeah.
shit.
So we playing in that.
Winning that, right?
Oh, thanks.
Come on, bro.
There you go.
even if you got to put the team on your back.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, I've done it for a long time.
Yeah.
That's nothing new to
Hey.
me. Like, so we playing in that tomorrow, and then next week, or the week after that, actually, my bad, then we got our home team launch party.
Yes, sir.
And then 2 days after that, we got Joseph Live at the Ruins. This is like my first, official headlining show where it's like just me and the squad.
Yeah.
There isn't 17 artists on the bill.
Right.
It's only home team artists. And yeah, man, this has been like 3 years in the making for me. I haven't had a show like this since, I moved back. I've only been on other people's shows. So
Right.
this is the first, our first one of like, no, this is one we're doing.
Right.
Jacob's doing the sound and the production. And
Have I met Jacob?
yeah. Remember he brought the food to the crib that one day? He didn't stay long.
Oh yeah.
So he do all the, stage, production, mixing, all that stuff.
Nice.
And yeah, so it's our first go. And then we're dropping, the home team compilation, which is called Live with Honor, Die with Respect. Yeah, man.
Did it have a date?
So, yes, we do have a date.
Okay.
Date to be announced.
Okay.
There we go. All right. Yeah.
TBD. Okay.
TBD. That's the
Or
best way to
TBA.
put
To
it.
be announced.
GTD.
Nice.
Yeah. We got some ideas, but we still working on when and how it's gonna roll out.
Okay.
So you sent us some songs to listen to. I want to say, you bamboozled me on one because it was called Slow Grind. I was like, oh, you got an R&B jam on here? I turned it on. And I was like, oh man.
That's his thing, because he was a freak dancer back
I
in
was
the
like,
day.
oh
He
man.
about to get his, he finna get his eye contact on. Yeah, come on. He finna get his eye
But I was like, since the compilation, I was like, oh, maybe he got an R&B artist on here, and I was like,
not yet.
nah, this is some serious shit again. It's like,
It's not. Don't put that narrative out there, bro. It's not serious.
Serious as in the sense of
no, I'm saying it was like the grind slow, not
Yeah.
like slow grind.
Yeah,
It's
Nah, so okay, y'all getting this narrative started that I'm some serious person.
here. I'm
But-
gonna zoom in on his face so you make
Zoom
sure
in, zoom
he's
in.
smiling.
Nice and close. Where the
He's
camera?
smiling.
Is this my
Is
camera?
this your camera?
It's my camera. I ain't serious. I'm a fun guy.
you fun, all right.
Nah, man, but in all honesty, bro, it's like we just want to give people like us who going through that grind every day some music to play.
Yeah,
for
I know.
us. Like
Yeah,
you just
for sure.
can't. I don't think. Like who do we listen to Monday through Thursday, Friday when we gotta get up and take care of our family, bro? I just want us to be that alternative. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have we got the fun records on there. Why you go for real?
I know.
Listen,
I was
work
like,
on that.
for real. I was about to say you got your little Migos track.
We got
So
little Migos.
Joseph's the type of guy that will call you and give you such a stern talking to that make you feel like everything you're doing in your life is just wrong.
That is not true.
Yes, it is. He's like,
little
bro,
weight. There's a little weight to that. He the
he the guy that,
After the phone call, you're like, man, I'm not doing enough.
he the guy's like, what you doing? You laying on the couch all day? Get up. You know what I'm saying? Join Everest.
Call home team.
Yeah, call home team.
That's what we call him at work.
Yeah.
So wait, is this a Stephen A. moment right now? Like, what is this?
What you mean?
This is media attacking artists.
Oh,
What's going on, bro? Like,
it's because again, when he came and did the podcast, he was like, I don't play games. He's like, it just started from there. Because I was like, damn, bro.
that's not true, bro.
I know. You play with your son.
But Joseph's like that because he expects it in return. You know what I'm saying? So he wants somebody that's gonna check him. You know, if he feel like he lacking. You know
Yeah.
So quit being soft, bro.
Like,
Check
keep
me
it
back.
100.
No. Look, I know you handling business. I can never
Oh, absolutely not.
ever say like, oh, yo, bro, you missed a chin hair this morning or something. I couldn't do that to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing I can say to you.
That's what you on?
No, you know damn well what I'm on.
Bro, we literally had kids like 5 days apart. So like I know he's
Yeah.
What's your
April 7th.
bro, 3?
3 days, yeah. It was like, yeah, we're like,
bro.
I remember because I sent you the picture. You're like, oh shit, congratulations. I was like, you next, and
No,
then literally
literally,
it was like it happened. I was like, yeah.
So 7th.
I like left
and
the
then-
hospital.
Our
You went
babies
in.
are Irish twins. Like,
What does that mean?
18th.
like they are technically had the same, almost same birthday, but a year like.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
what the Irish twin. Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
All right.
bro.
Hey, Chris, are you Irish?
Nah.
Oh, you just got
Because
the.
of the red.
Yeah.
Right? I get that shit.
Hey,
all
my
the time.
man's funny.
Yeah.
No,
I get this shit all the
Nah,
time.
he black.
I ain't gonna
oh,
cap.
mixed with Irish.
I'm
I
not
mean,
gonna lie to you. When I seen him, I said the same thing.
You probably got it. You did your 23andMe
And
yet?
so, nah, I ain't did
Okay.
that shit. Nah.
Well,
But
check
no,
that
I'm
out.
black and white though.
Oh,
Real
okay.
shit.
Well,
My
yeah,
mom's
for
my mom's is half white, half black.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah, that's where this shit.
It's probably somewhere in there, though, for
yeah,
sure.
Maybe I ain't looked it up yet. I mean, with a name like Nugent,
Man,
you never know.
Nah,
Like,
for real. Go
I
get
don't
that
know what
shit.
real shit.
Nugent
This
probably.
motherfucker be trying to
I
sell
don't
me
know.
on him being Indian.
Nah, for real. I'm waiting for my results to come back. I'm gonna get this check, man.
He's not lying.
No,
They opened up.
on
If
God.
you're 1/16th, you can get
we finna
benefits.
go me and my wife
think I'm
finna go
playing?
run that up. Nunez, let's go run it up, my boy. We finna go run that up.
My supervisor that I had a couple years ago, his wife was something percent of Native American, and her son being whatever percent, he gets like free school clothes and shit like that because of all that.
They get benefits, man.
Yeah, they
I
get
need
benefits.
man.
I
I just
wonder
need some
why.
tax off some stuff.
Think-
For real.
Hey, why you think I've been going so hard for this? I seen it on
he about
TV
to-
at 2 o'clock in the
committed.
morning.
You've been committed. To
He about to prove it.
You've been committed to proving that you got
I think
some native in you.
every black person for sure got a little
Little
Indian
fact.
somewhere.
These
Yeah,
guys-
for
It
sure.
don't
If you
help when
look-
you.
If you look at the people from back then,
Oh, yeah.
all of the facial features that we all have, bro, it's
This-
not-
yeah,
it's-
they got
it's the
that.
same shit.
They got that for sure.
It's there.
They just native to this land.
I don't know about this guy.
I don't know.
Nah, for sure.
I was watching TV one night. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't know why I was up. I was just stuck.
Infomercial.
It's like, have you ever been?
He's like, yes.
No, I haven't. That makes sense.
Bro, that's so
Let's
funny.
pivot.
What? Everything makes sense at 2 in the morning.
Nah, for real.
Everything.
That's why it comes
Sleep
on at
deprived.
2 in the morning.
Let's pivot one more time because the finals happened and we got a basketball guy in here. How'd you feel about that playoff series in particular, Golden State and Boston?
I mean, it's championship
Level?
It's championship. What is it called?
Level.
Pedigree, championship pedigree versus newbies.
Yeah.
That's all that was, bro. It wasn't like Boston was a better constructed. They had the better team, but bro, it's championship pedigree.
Man.
You gotta know how to win.
Who was you? I mean, who was
Saying
you?
all the stuff I said, man.
Who was you going for though?
In the series,
Yeah.
I didn't care.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I didn't care.
You really not tapped in the way I thought you.
No, but because I don't have I grew up a Laker fan, but it was
Right.
because of Bean.
Right.
I was a fan because my dad obviously from LA, and so he's been a Laker fan since the 60s, 70s.
Right. Of course.
So I just was like that. But when Kobe came, he was my first favorite player.
There
You
you
should
go.
tell if he hasn't, you should tell your pops to check out Winning Time on HBO.
Yeah,
It's
he's
the
seen it.
oh he's
Yeah.
seen it.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
that's his
yeah.
era
For
right
sure.
there.
Magic is his he patented his game after Magic.
Your pops?
Yeah. He wanted to be. Yeah. But you got to think though. Any kid growing up in the 70s
Yeah.
or 80s,
Yeah.
who they would want to
Yeah.
like, bro,
for
it's,
sure.
it's magic.
It's magic.
You want to be Magic or you want to be Bird, and
Yeah.
then Jordan came.
Yeah.
Like it's there's no, you know what I'm saying?
Do you? And I hate to ask, but I was at the studio the other day and we were talking basketball, so I have to ask because I do find basketball to be fascinating. Like, who would have thought putting a ball through a hoop would be so entertaining.
That's nuts when you think about it.
Like, who would have
Any
thought?
sport, though.
Yeah. Well, yeah, any sport. But do you have a top 10?
Absolutely.
Can I hear it?
Yeah. Do you want my favorite players or do you want my who I think is the best?
Both. I want both.
Yeah, both would be nice, but I was leaning more towards who's the best.
You want 10 or you want 5? I can do 5, or
Just
I can
do 5.
10,
Make it
just
easy.
5.
Okay, so
10's a lot.
my five best players. Number 1 is Kareem.
Okay, that's fair.
Number 2 is Jordan.
Okay.
Number 3, this is where it gets tricky, bro.
Yes.
Number 3 is Tim Duncan. Wow. You got
He's
to.
I
understand.
I'm being real.
I know
I'm being real.
He's
bro.
being
It's
technical. If you put
yeah.
Tim Duncan on there, technical
Like,
level,
you got to be real. You got to be
Champion.
real about it, bro.
champion.
And MVP, all that stuff. Winner, like all that. You got to go.
On a technical
Timmy.
level, he's the most technically
You got to
sound.
go Timmy, period, bro.
He's boring to watch, but he's most technically sound.
Yeah, and then
Spurs.
I'm gonna go. Like at this point, you can't say like you got to put LeBron.
Okay,
in
I was
there.
about to be like, he ain't put
You
him on
have
there
to.
yet.
You got to put him in there.
Yeah.
And then this is where it gets tough again, bro. Doing the 5, but I gotta put Larry Legend in there at 5, and the reason being because he had the least to work with, and he was like, Larry was so good. Like, I don't think people really understand. Like, he ain't have no athleticism,
No.
like none, bro. And he was like
he was determined.
He would he played a whole game left-handed and scored 40 on Dominique Wilkins, arguably the most athletic player ever to play the game.
Yeah.
Like, bro, Bird is different. And so that's my 5. My 5 favorite players, like some people may not even know who these people are. My favorite player of all time is obviously Bean, Kobe Bryant.
There you
Come
go.
on with it.
Number
Rest in
2,
peace.
at the point guard position. Number 2, my favorite player. And then I got a third list of like who I patterned my game after, but that's a whole nother thing. But number 2 is KG, Kevin Garnett.
Okay.
Yes.
Number 3 is Brandon Jennings.
Nice.
Number 3 is Brandon Jennings. Number 4 is Sebastian Telfair. And then
Wow.
number
Okay.
5
Yeah, deep in the bag.
Yeah,
I was
and then
gonna
number
say.
5 is CP3. Like, yeah, those are my 5 favorite. Like,
Wow.
like I really wanted to be.
This
like
is an interesting
Brandon
list.
Jennings,
Yeah.
bro.
Because
Oh, was through
missing
the
some
fire.
names for me, but
But through the fire, changed everything for me. Like that, you talk about like as a kid, you watching something like every day, and I'm going outside and I'm practicing.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
every one of those moves. Like
I wanted
You know what
I
I'm
wanted to
saying?
be like Mike when I was a
Yeah.
kid, for sure.
yeah,
But
I
again,
did that with Mike too.
I didn't have no hand-eye coordination. Watching Space Jam, bro. Come
I
on.
wanted to be like Bow Wow.
No, I wanted to be like him too. And
Nah,
Genuine.
facts.
I thought I was gonna be.
I wanted to be
Genuine
like
for a
50 Cent too. I ain't gonna hold you.
while. I could see you wanting to be like 50.
I wanted to be like 50, bro.
You still got a little 50 in you.
I do.
see,
I do.
You still got a
I
little
just
50
wait.
in you.
I
it's
do.
crazy.
I
We
do.
always talk about that. I was never a big 50 Cent fan.
Bro, oh my God, did he not change my whole like
yeah, I'm Dipset, man. I
little
was
quiet suburban life?
Okay.
I love
okay.
Cameron,
Bro,
man.
the house I live in now is the house I grew up in.
Yeah.
So there was nothing until 50 Cent came.
Yeah.
Then once that got into my DNA,
What was the first 50 song you heard? Was it Wangston?
probably.
Bro,
But we had the
we
DVD.
talked about that
We
the
had
other
the
day.
we had the
Hearing
DVD. I
Wangston
had
for
the
first
DVD
time?
though. And at this time, my mom's and them had the expedition with the DVD player with the screen that came up out the radio.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Talk.
So I used to watch that shit. Like while we on, like I'm with my sister, she driving the car, or whatever. Like
You got that on in the
I am a 50 Cent fan, bro. So
Yeah,
that's
I'm
why I
with
get upset when niggas be like, "Yo, 50 this, 50 that," because I'm
Hey.
like, bro, y'all
Does
just
he have a
whip-
better catalog than the game?
No.
No, I can say that
The
honestly.
game has never put out a bad album.
Yes, he has.
No, he hasn't. Name it. What is it?
My
is
least
it?
favorite one is that
LAX?
My
Yeah.
least favorite is documentary.
And it's still
Not
fire,
documentary.
though.
Not
I like it.
documentary.
This is my least favorite.
The Doctor's Advocate is my least favorite
But
game album.
But it's not. But it ain't bad.
It might not be
No, it's
bad.
fire.
50 got
It's good.
the last 4 albums
I
are bad.
I like the Get Rich Die Trying. I like
Obviously.
Massacre.
Obviously.
I like
sure.
Curtis.
Get the.
No, it's only like 3 tracks. On
I don't like
I
Curtis.
get money.
Come on.
I mean,
No,
at
so
the
when-
time,
what are you talking about?
At the time, they were hits, but I
Exactly.
get what you're saying.
I get
When's
what
the
you're
last time somebody
it's
was
not a
like, "Yo, I'm
history
finna
made
run that. I
album.
get money."
Nah, for real.
I listened to the who is that MC Shan? He got that sample from. I get money. I got.
Yeah.
Come on, man, that shit classic. Of course,
it's hard.
That's hard.
I wouldn't say it's a classic.
Dalton, this should.
I get money's not a classic.
No.
It's not something you
hard.
play
You
in
know
the
why?
car.
You know why? It probably would have been, but it got washed out because he went against Ye. And Ye had how
Yeah.
many classics?
Ye
from
got-
He
graduation?
made against graduation though.
Look,
bro.
I
Yeah,
made
so-
Tell me nothing.
He outsold him by what?
Kanye was
250,000
my
opening week.
Kanye was my again. He was a catalyst for
watching
me
that
as
on
well,
BET.
but I still rolled for
106 and
50
Yeah, bro.
in that battle.
Absolutely not.
I was going down statistics and shit. Like 50 sold him a million out the gate. 50 sold 5. 50 sold 6. Kanye never did.
I wasn't
So
caring. I
going
was
out the
like,
gate. But as far as better music, obviously yes, Kanye
But
made
see,
better
50,
music at
but
that
what
time.
people forget is like 50's first 2 joints was like a culmination of just like the perfect storm.
Oh yeah,
That
oh, yeah.
was
even
times.
insane.
Both times.
Yeah.
even
bro.
Beg for
Nobody-
Mercy as
like-
well in the mix. That G Unit album.
Oh yeah,
Beg
oh
for-
yeah,
just
that
perfect
was the whole
timing.
time period.
Just
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
that whole
from
period.
2002
Roy Lloyd Banks album.
Lloyd Banks' first album.
2002
Yeah.
to 2000. Buck's first album.
Yeah,
Like,
Buck's first
like,
album.
bro,
Yeah.
from that time
Game.
period,
That's
02 to like
That was a movement.
05,
That was
6.
crazy,
Let's
bro.
just-
That unit ran.
I just tell him I
like,
always skip Tony Yayo. I don't like.
I like,
Tony
bro.
Yayo.
I went back and listened to Tony
I
Yayo
didn't even know
first
Yayo
album.
had an album.
Oh
Really?
God, Those
I
are-
ain't
thoughts of a
never seen
predicate.
nobody legit make a career of just being a hype or split star.
Mi-
His
Memphis
name
Bleak.
sounded good
Shout
in
out to
songs,
Split
though.
Thoughts of a
Memphis
Predicate
Bleak.
Felon is a good album, bro.
Memphis
Y'all need to
Bleak,
stop.
that's-
Bleak ain't even a hype man though, for real.
He was Jay's hype man.
But he was a rapper
Yeah, he was a
first.
rapper.
Not
Like
really.
Yayo was not a rapper
Really?
first.
I mean, he was.
Or
just-
Jim
he was-
Jones is the
he was
greatest
yes,
hype man of all time.
absolutely, 100%.
I don't know all time, bro.
Who's
I don't
better?
know all time.
Who's better?
Oh, wait, are we talking about that make
If
that
we just
switch?
say yeah, that made the switch. But if we just talking about hype man, Spliff Star is like it's
Okay, yeah,
incomparable.
then Jim Jones. Yeah, I'll give
It's
it to you.
incomparable. It's Spliff
I
Star,
get it.
bro.
Because you never heard him talk, but you see
I
this
don't
face.
know what he sounds like.
No one does.
I don't know what
He just-
Spliff Star
He
sounds
just
like.
dancing in the videos.
Yeah.
Touch it, bring it back.
That's all you
So look, let me
it's coming out, yeah.
let me ask a music question now since we're talking about it.
Cameron is the answer.
Okay. What qualities do you look for in your like favorite / GOAT like
Ooh.
rapper conversation? Because somebody will legitimately say, you know, Busta Rhymes is their favorite rapper of all time, and they'll break it down. He got
But
the total
favorite
package.
and greatest is different.
They might think he the greatest too.
Okay, well, I mean, you can't argue it.
You can.
You
Some
can
of these
argue that he's
verses
a 10.
are,
He's
you
a
know what I'm
top
saying?
10. Not
And
the
then
greatest, but
the
10.
animation.
His rap ability is crazy.
Now he is the greatest rapper performer of all time. It's not. That's why
Oh,
he
yeah,
can't
yeah,
get a
yeah, yeah.
verses.
Yeah.
He's
He could get a verses, but it's
Who's
not
gonna
gonna
go
be.
against him?
Who's
You
gonna
can
beat
only
him?
put him. You
Missy.
can only put him against Miss.
Yeah, that's it.
Against the greatest female performer. So it's like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, but those are definitely at the times that they were doing that type of shit. Like that wasn't the norm.
No,
That's
facts.
why they were looked at as strange and
That's
shit,
what I'm
like
saying.
weird.
Like so, and then like rap wise, like I mean, come on, it's busted, bro. Like
Busta
he's
beat Missy
transcended-
rap wise.
He's transcended 3-4 eras, 5 eras.
because
Yeah.
Late 80s.
leaders of new school.
Late 80s.
Yep.
He went through early 90s, mid 90s, late
2000s.
90s, 2000s where he really ran shit.
Yeah.
He got a song with Stevie Wonder, bro.
He got hits in over what was that? 3
Four-
decades?
four or
4
five-
decades?
Yeah, about four or
The
five.
80s, he got a hit in the 80s, multiple 90s, multiple 2000s, 2010s, and then he
He's
messed
still
around to
cracking.
get one
He's
sometime now.
still cracking.
He could get one now. His
Come
last
on,
album
bro.
wasn't that bad.
His last album was really good.
Yeah, it was.
Like,
It was
bro.
not what I was expecting to
Rapper
hear
for
from him.
rapper, Papoose or Busta Rhymes.
I mean,
Rapper
Busta-
for rapper.
But
Hey, look, Pat.
No, Pat,
Ball for ball.
Pat wanted him one.
No,
right.
but,
Pat
but-
is one of the one.
but
So
he-
I got Brook. What he say? I
Yeah.
got,
Yeah,
I
that
got
was
New
hard.
York
He-
City in the palm
He's one of those
hand.
dudes
Yeah.
that like you can rap your ass off. He just can't make music,
Can't make a
No,
song,
facts.
which
bro.
happens a
Can't make
lot.
hit. You can't make a hit.
I do like that record he just put out with Wayne and he did Timbaland on the beat.
Yeah, I got New I can make a tight fist
You
and
can
make it crumble ridiculous.
And then,
Or I can
like,
smack
what-
the world with a new. Yeah,
What he
I
get
got
famous
Staten
for,
Island
like
on
doing the
pinch
alphabet or
pump
some
on
shit,
my
right?
Yeah.
Like he got famous for doing the.
That was
years ago.
Yeah, years.
Yo,
yeah.
he made me want the Gino Green hoodie.
I had one. I had a.
I wanted one
Fake.
too.
My shit was fake,
I
but I
wanted
had
one.
it.
Yeah, it was fake.
I
This
wanted
back when
Stones
they
and all.
wearing fake red monkey,
Oh,
fake,
yeah,
fake
fake
you know, you
everything.
wearing fake everything. You remember they pull up at the high school and
Come
pop
on.
the trunk?
Come
Yeah.
on,
You just get what you
That's a
little
fact.
50
Come on.
piece, you get 3 pieces.
come on. They ain't never pulled up the buoy though.
They
Maybe
pull
for
up- Oh, they was definitely at TV, bro.
maybe because
The homies
niggas
was
would have
selling
got
it.
robbed up there, so shit fucking
Yeah.
with buoy.
No, they was pulling. Yeah, they was
Oh,
pulling
God.
up with them.
Yo, hold on. What year you graduate, bro?
13.
Oh, okay, it's a little bit before
might
your
have
time.
been
Just a
on-
little
yeah,
bit. I didn't know if y'all was
Man,
out
you feel old.
in these streets back then. About when we was out, we had some. Not we, because I was never involved. The city had issues at that time.
Speaking of, did you listen to what I sent you?
The Dropbox, no, I didn't listen to it yet. I'm not even gonna lie. You want me to lie to you?
Okay. No, don't lie.
Yeah, I haven't listened to it yet.
Because we'll save that conversation where you was about to go.
Forward been like that too. I'm not gonna let that just go.
No,
That's not what we were saying.
No. I'm just saying. I didn't know if
Arlington talk.
I didn't know if you were outside. I didn't know how old you were, so I didn't know if you was outside when like.
Because there's a certain
there was
air, bro.
tension
Yeah, there's a certain
between Arlington and Fort Worth. You know what I'm saying? I'm
there
not
was a certain
saying.
time period.
That's all I'm saying. It was, probably like what you said. Like
It's like
eight.
0,
It was really before
5,
that.
6.
I'm thinking about when I went to high school. It was bad. It was real bad. It was Michael Jackson bad.
Yeah. That's the time we got the murder work.
Oh yeah, that is when that title became a little bit more popular. But we're not here to politic and all that shit. We here to have a good time. You know what I'm saying? I was just curious how old you were really, and if you was outside at that time.
If you outside.
That's the question you got to ask, man. So what do you look for as far as your favorite? Like, who's your favorite rapper? Who's everybody's favorite rapper and why? I need that.
I mean, Jay.
Okay, why?
Is Jay. I don't know what to say.
Nah, you know what to say.
It's Jay-Z.
Say it.
Like,
Because have you heard the things he says?
You know what I'm saying?
The swag, the sauce.
I've never been a Jay-Z fan.
Wow, okay. I need
no-
this respect.
But most people are never
no.
Jay-Z fans until they hear Reasonable Doubt. Like, I was not a big
Fact,
Jay-Z
he
fan
put me on because
until I heard Reasonable Doubt.
People, Jay-Z fans like to argue.
Right. Oh, yeah. We love to argue.
I'm not
Because
gonna-
we've heard
I'm not gonna
Reasonable
argue
Doubt.
with you.
Because
Yeah.
we've heard
You
Reasonable
know what I'm
Doubt.
saying? When
I've heard
I-
American
if I don't-
Gangster.
If I
Yeah,
don't know
American
nothing
Gangster.
and I come to you
Mhm.
and I'm like, okay,
That's my number
I'm
3,
all
bro.
ears and
Right.
I want to learn,
Right.
and you want to argue,
Right. That's
Oh,
going to
no.
turn you off.
all right.
Yeah, that's gonna turn you
I don't
off.
need to, like, I'm not going to do
So-
it, but he put me on.
So he's your favorite now, or you just appreciate him?
Wale is my favorite.
Wow.
artist.
I've
Wale's
never
my
heard
favorite
anybody
artist.
say
Yeah,
that. That's
Neither
crazy.
have I.
That's a great.
I've been saying that, since I was a kid. Just poetic. Just,
Yeah.
I love it.
Look, I love Nike boots, and I love the breakup song. Like when he
Yeah.
put that shit out, like those were like very.
Lotus
hard.
Flower Bomb's
I remember
incredible.
hearing
Hard.
Nike Boots for
Lotus
the
Flower.
first time.
Yeah, but I'm talking about early, like when he was still like
I was so
mixtape.
mad.
Wale
Yeah, you
and
talking about all
shit.
the more about
Nike
nothing.
boots,
And
when I heard Nike boots,
Crazy. Did
I
something.
wanted some Nike boots.
Yeah, type shit.
Didn't get no Nike boots.
And then what made it worse
Well,
was
you can't
Wayne
wear
got
Nike
on
boots.
Wayne got on
Nah.
that beat. Do y'all remember that?
Smoked
Yeah.
it.
When Wayne got on Nike
yeah.
boots,
That
that was
remix
crazy.
was so
Crazy.
hard, bro.
Wayne got on
It's
every
Wayne.
beat
Yeah,
in that era,
exactly.
bro.
But I mean, for
No beat
him
was safe.
for him to solidify Wale at that time, that was big because Wale wasn't
Yeah, I've
popping.
never heard that. That's interesting.
Yeah, Wale's dope.
You never heard
I
the
think-
verse?
And no, anybody say
Wale's their
rapper-
favorite.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
And I think he got so many solo projects too. I think when he went on that rant that he did like about 4 or 5 years
Complex.
ago. Yeah, I just
heard it,
think it came from frustration that he really did this like
Yeah.
out the mud on his own. Don't get me wrong, he has some big features. He had some songs to pop him out, but he really did everything on his own.
I think Wale's problem is representation.
He's also
Like I feel like when he was with Rock Nation, Cole was bubbling at the same time.
Well, he was the first artist with Roger.
He was quiet as kept, and it might not be so quiet. Wale brought KD to Rock Nation first,
DC. That's that DC connect.
but I feel like if Wale would have signed with a good music or something, like at that time, it would have did wonders for his
No,
career.
because Wale wasn't like
Because he was
he wasn't that type of hit maker.
Nah, but neither was
I feel like
anybody
he
else
was
that
in him.
was.
Yeah.
Sean was a hit maker.
He was-
off
he-
the top, bro. He did,
But-
and that's your boy.
That's my
Sean
boy.
was a hit maker.
I wouldn't-
off the top.
he
feel
makes
like-
the best forgettable albums of all time.
Yeah, he does.
Wow.
He really
I think-
does. They be phenomenal, but you just don't talk about
You
them
don't
ever
listen to him again. I listened to him once. Cool, bro.
Like
I
that
see
one
Wale
with
is
Bless,
proving
the
that
one
point
with
now,
Way
Yeah.
Up, I feel-
Making those
that's-
hits.
That's
He
one of the
not
best
coming out with
albums
albums.
of
He
the
coming out
2010.
with these hits that's hard.
Yeah.
You know
I
what
like
mean?
Wale
He taking
though.
over the fashion
Yeah,
shows
I
and
like
stuff like that.
I like
performance.
Wale too.
Here's what I'll say.
I think he has an attitude
I think
problem.
Wale was so early on a lot of things
Oh, yeah.
that it messed him up. Like Wale, how has Wale never had a shoe?
Yeah.
We literally were running around here wearing Nike basketball shoes because of Wale.
Yeah, that's a fact.
We were wearing LeBrons and KDs,
Niggas wearing phone
bro.
posits and shit.
Phone.
But that's a real, but that's some real East, like
Yeah,
DC,
yeah,
Baltimore,
yeah.
Maryland,
DMV.
Virginia. That's really what they do out there. Like they,
Oh,
my
we
partner
know.
from Baltimore still. Oh yeah,
Chaz
y'all know
lived with
Chaz,
me.
yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Y'all know.
yeah.
Like I had my close friends
wouldn't-
from Baltimore. They wearing True Religions and Charles Barkley. I was like, what the fuck? What is that? But it's clean.
Yeah.
It's different. But
Yeah.
you're like, what the? He like, yeah, this how we get down, shorty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mo.
Like, yo, you talking about F?
You Bama? You a Bama, man?
Yeah,
he's
like, what you talking
what the
about?
fuck?
Yo, Lil Cab, I'ma call you. Like, yo, they different, bro. So I think Wale was just like so ahead because that pocket is so small.
Yeah.
And because the biggest rappers, the biggest people from the DMV didn't necessarily dress like DMV street culture, which is Pharrell and Eclipse.
Right.
They didn't really dress like that.
Right.
That it didn't get put on. And so when Wale came with it, it was like, well, this is foreign.
Let me ask you a question. I hate to ask this, but I gotta ask. Do you think it had anything to do with him being dark skinned?
Absolutely.
Okay. That's a crazy
that's
question
just the
to
world
ask.
we live in, bro.
It's not a
That's
crazy
just the world
question.
we live
I
in,
mean, it's
bro.
crazy to think because
I think it's because he like if you go and it sounds so bad, but like for somebody like Wale, you can't look the way you look
And be aggressive.
be the way you are because there's already an assumption about how you look like that you are.
dreads,
You see what I'm saying? And so
He coming
somebody
over
like
there talking
like how is 50 so likable? You see what I'm saying? Like
wow.
like he checks
Two
all
and two,
the boxes of the stereotypes, but he's like loved, like beloved. How? Because he's the way he's charismatic is like he can disarm you with like his you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
for
so
sure,
I
for
think
sure.
that's kind of the difference, bro. He just don't disarm people like that.
I agree. He definitely comes in there with a
That's
nonchalant.
the biggest killer is his personality.
He's a
honestly.
fun guy.
Yeah, he's a fun guy for sure. I never had the opportunity to.
Yeah.
Wait, what? What happened?
He's giving me
Fun
content
guy.
right now.
Yeah.
Fun guy
He's a
stuff.
fun guy.
He's smiling. He's having a good time. He's laughing.
So, who's your favorite rapper, Chris? Other Chris?
Other T.I. actually.
Wow,
Interesting.
That's a good
Rapper
one.
all time.
So,
Interesting.
look, I gotta ask because I'm a T.I. enthusiast too. When did you notice him starting to kind of decline as far as his star?
I still don't think he's declined. I just think that he's phased into different ventures. You know, he's doing comedy. You know, he was doing stuff with his wife on TV.
Doing other things with his wife, apparently.
Hey, we're not doing that. We can't go there.
Yikes!
Yeah, I ain't going there.
I would say I'm not gonna say decline, but I think a takeaway is after the the whole raiding of the house situation.
Oh, the guns,
He
the
made
Walmart.
some hits.
Yeah.
He made some hits. Don't get me wrong, but
that album he made before he went to jail was
Paper Trail was
What,
after.
No Mercy?
I said after.
Paper Trail.
That's the one that was that. Is that the one before? Or after?
Paper Trail.
Paper Trail.
Paper Trail.
The
That's
first
I'm
one.
talking
After.
about. No, that's before.
No, that was after he got out.
That was that. Paper Trail was
that was-
before. So,
that was
but
before.
no, after it was after.
It was after because it was a court order that he had to like go to all these different schools.
King was the last album he
did
made
that
before
after,
the gun.
Oh
shit.
yeah, because remember the intro? He was like,
He rapped about having to go in.
That's
No
what I'm
Mercy
saying.
was the one he did after. Because that's when
That was
he had
Paper
Drake
Trail.
on.
Well,
No,
Paper
no,
Trail
no,
happened. He
No
didn't go
Mercy
in
after,
yet.
fam.
So then Paper Trail, he put that out. He went in. Then No Mercy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Before
Oh, I thought you
Paper
said.
Trail was before he went to jail.
I was saying
Paper
he
Trail
was in.
just the face,
Yeah,
right?
he was in trouble at that time. Though.
my
he was in
question
trouble.
is,
He was in
No,
trouble.
My question
he
is
was about to go.
is
He
Urban
rapped
Legend or
about it.
King your favorite? That's the only question I need to know.
Urban
Legend.
Legend or King?
Yeah, which one?
I'm gonna go with Urban Legend.
Okay.
I didn't
Yeah.
think King was
And I'm-
that good.
No,
What?
time out.
What?
So King is slept on. King
Is no. King is what made him.
No, it's
But
slept
it
on.
was
T.I., bro.
Perfect Storm. It's the movie. It's all of that stuff, bro.
What you know about that was a cultural phenomenon.
Because
Urban
of
Legend is
why,
my
though?
choice, but that's a crazy.
No, and the only reason why Urban Legend is I would pick that is because that's actually how I was introduced to T.I.
Absolutely.
A lot of people.
Yes,
A
I
lot
was
of
living in
people.
Houston, and his billboards was everywhere.
I'm
I was like,
just
yo, this
doing
dude
my
looks like me.
job.
That's really how it started.
Yeah.
I had
Yeah.
never heard his music. I was like, man, he
Bro,
kind of look like somebody I be king
Stand
to.
up.
Yeah.
No, so
You
yes,
better
man.
scramble like eggs and break fast.
Hey, look.
Come on.
That's how he did it too.
That and you talk about and once again Perfect Storm. Bro.
Yeah.
T.I. and Wayne being on Soldier.
Bro, T.I. was remember T.I. was bigger than Wayne.
Yeah. Fact.
People don't remember that.
Period.
T.I. was bigger than Wayne.
Period.
Bro, the whole album was on the radio. You turn it on,
Stop
you
the
hear it.
conversation.
Motivation, better get in your job.
ASAP.
Then the next song,
ASAP was so.
ASAP.
Shout out to DJ Toon, man, because he made some of my favorite beats of all time.
Bro.
And
You don't know me?
hey, and let me say this while
You
Joseph
might see
here.
me in the street.
Yeah.
Man, you don't know.
While Joseph
Give me
here.
that respect. Let me hear it.
Yeah.
JD is a phenomenal
Let's
producer.
go. I told you.
He's a phenomenal
This
producer.
So this has been a conversation since the first episode that I say Jermaine Dupri is arguably
Slept
the
on.
greatest producer of all
stands on
time.
that.
Yeah,
He stands on
It's
that.
still a big argument to be had, but he's in the
when Puff was
conversation.
disrespecting
Yeah,
him,
nah.
he's out of line, bro. Because Puff, you
Nah,
can't
Puff,
do what JD
no,
can
Puff
do.
told that nigga,
Your
Puff told that
arms are
nigga,
short.
you ain't got no chick records for the ladies. And then JD said, what the fuck are you
My whole
talking
career
about?
is built on records for the
What you
chick.
mean? Like, what are you talking
You
about?
got a Mariah record, Puff?
Nope.
You got TLC,
Whoa,
Puff?
whoa. I think he do. Got a Mariah record.
I'm gonna look it up. Don't worry.
Yeah, do that.
I think
We
he did-
belong together.
he did a-
Conversation over.
He did a remix for
I
Mariah,
agree.
for sure.
No. You just said a remix.
But that's what
Did he
Diddy was
make it?
known for. Come on.
Did he
don't do
write
that.
the
Don't
song?
do that. Don't do that.
Okay,
Don't do that.
conversation over.
Look, but
We're
I'm not.
done here.
I'm just saying. JD is a great producer.
Him.
Yeah, nah, facts.
Great.
Oh, okay,
is.
so
He's
she
him.
did-
Confessions is the end of the conversation,
They-
guys.
He's
Honey.
even great
They did a
for giving Kanye and No Idea a
Remix?
chance
Honey. Yeah, it's a honey. Bad.
with ODB, right?
even
No,
know
that
that
wasn't the
song.
record with
No.
what's the record with ODB?
Fantasy.
It's got Mason.
He did that. He
Lock
did the
Color.
remix of that too.
Who?
Which
Diddy
one?
did her whole remix shit.
Bruh, but who?
I'm just
do you
saying
know
he
it?
got records with. Come on, ODB was on it, my boy.
That's a record. That's a record.
That's not a
We
remix. That's
agree with-
original version.
We agree with what you saying. But he got a
Nah,
record.
doom.
Bro, you got one. You
Don't
got
know.
one.
It don't.
Doom.
Yo, listen.
Yeah,
Confessions in the
That's
conversation is
Diddy,
over.
ain't it?
Confessions in the conversation is
That's
over.
how. Come on, bro. Come on.
Nah, bro.
My way.
JD didn't do all the beats on
87 He
Confessions
did
though.
most of them.
Him and Brian Michael Cox.
And he wrote.
Yeah, but that's
And
He
he
wrote, yeah, but I'm just saying.
And he wrote.
Bro, you talking
My
to a nigga-
way.
You talking
Confessions.
Nah, JD that-
8701.
JD that guy.
The conversation is
that guy.
over.
He's
that
Escape.
guy.
the shit he did for
It's
Bow
over.
Wow? Yeah, all
Jagged
that.
Edge.
Yeah, Bow Wow.
Bow Wow.
Look,
It's
look.
over.
Just
Nelly.
follow
Nelly.
JD.
Chingy.
That's a fact.
It's over.
Don't bring Chingy into this conversation, please.
Hey, we gonna bring
Hey,
Chingy because
hey, nah, for real.
we was listening to Chingy on the way back from
Yo,
Laredo.
Right there,
Oh,
come on, right
yeah.
there is a. Come on, man. Hotel Holiday Inn.
No, say
right
look.
there.
Follow
He had
follow
them
JD
hits.
on
One
TikTok.
call away.
Follow
Hey.
JD on TikTok.
Yeah.
He pulling out all of the classics on cassette tapes.
Oh yeah,
he got masters on
even
cassette
he
tapes.
did the Mo City
Bro,
Dog
don't
shit.
even
The
bop
brum,
the same
brum.
no more, bro. Y'all seen the little Bryson Tiller song? He ain't
boom,
even
boom,
bopping right. He dating a city girl.
Yeah.
That's still a good record. That's still a good record though.
Actually, they're
Hey, don't
single, but they're
disrespect the
having
city
fun,
girls
you know
like
what
that, my boy.
That's still a good
Don't
record.
That's your whole
disrespect
little
the, yeah,
thing.
don't disrespect
Oh, my
the city
bad.
girls.
Hey, they from the state, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right.
Yeah.
No, City Girls got some records though.
Hard.
Now,
I
didn't say they
do
didn't,
find
I just
some
said
like
he
even
dated a city girl.
I know
didn't say
y'all
nothing about their music.
y'all don't want to y'all can't really just like participate in these type of activities or let y'all's wives or whatever. But did you hear that Glorilla? Have you heard about her?
I don't know.
I saw she fixed her teeth.
She did fix her teeth. The F and F.
Whoa, I don't know if I want to know about it. What's wrong
No,
with
her
her teeth?
she had
It
like a
was,
gap.
she got the,
Oh.
So she got some bread, got it fixed.
all
Just like
Who is
Cardi
it?
B.
Yeah, Cardi B.
I'm looking
Okay.
it up.
authentic
Yeah,
hood
baby.
chick, authentic
No, she's-
hood Memphis chick, like
Yeah.
Oh, she's
authentic.
from Memphis.
Wear the shorts with
Street-
the tank tops,
street
and all
shit, yeah.
that shit. Authentic hood.
Her
shit.
name is Glorilla. I mean, come on.
Glorilla is her, and she got a
Is she
song
harder-
called.
Is she harder than Young Ma? Young
She not rapping,
Oh.
but it's a Memphis sound.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I
It's
gotta-
called F and
Yeah,
F.
it's some bounce.
It's
you
not.
know,
It's not for the men.
Yo,
It's
how
for
long
the
you been
women.
high?
But you know you can appreciate what they do when they do what they do.
I appreciate like female artists because of my wife. 'Cause
Word.
She be listening to it. So
Word.
I'll be like, oh snap.
Yeah.
Like I right now, to be honest, and this is gonna be crazy, but what's old girl's name? Doja Cat.
Mm-hmm. Oh no,
Doja,
she hard.
Doja Cat might be like one of the best.
Yeah, she hard. She
Yeah.
hard. I
Top
don't-
three, top five.
Those are she.
I don't want to
got-
objectify her.
she got some sauce, man.
She definitely looked better when she was thicker, though. And that's just a personal opinion of
I wasn't
mine.
going
you know?
that route,
I
but
know,
I-
but you know, I'm looking at the total package.
He's always gonna go that route.
I'm always looking at the
Just
total
know that.
package.
Baby, just know I
Like a
wasn't
thicker-
talking about that.
No.
You should have seen
All
when,
the married men.
when the Moo song came out. He was losing his mind. He never saw her before.
The who?
the
Moo,
Moo song.
when she came out
Bitch,
with-
I'm a cow. Moo. In the video, she's wearing like a cow bikini and she has like fry grease all over her chest. Like, so she glowed up.
That's wow.
He lost his mind.
I completely
her and Georgia
was-
Smith.
it
I
was-
was definitely.
Fried grease.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was Friday.
No, she said it. She was like, I had like fry grease on my chest.
Oh wow.
Y'all
She probably had
Because
some pimples
she
and
made the
shit
video
after.
in her room. It was in her room.
That's
sure.
nasty.
She was. Yeah, I mean, look, but she's a great rapper.
She's a goofy one.
She's a great rapper.
Doja Cat
Definitely.
go hard.
She's a great rapper. And I
Kiss
do,
me,
I do
boy.
like that, like her and Chloe like make these songs in real time. Like
Yo,
so
Chloe's another one. Like she's phenomenal.
they'll set the camera up in that room, make the beat, write the song, and
Part of the
record it.
School of
It'll be on
Beyonce.
DSPs.
Well, yeah.
We ain't got time, but that's for this dance music conversation that needs to be had.
Why?
I'm just saying.
You are a fan or
I've
against
been a
it?
fan. Bro, my first album, Come Close, is a dance record.
Okay, I was just making sure
Like-
we wasn't on no.
Yeah, no, I love it.
No foo-foo.
No,
Yeah,
no, no,
because we
Drake
got
album is amazing.
I like it.
I love it.
I like it.
I didn't respect it at first though.
I had to
This
put it
is the
on.
reason why I didn't respect it, because every time Drake announced like when he's saying that he's gonna do something like randomly, he got something to say. I feel like
I
So
don't
I
think he's
wake
had
up-
anything to say since So Far Gone.
nah,
but that's
come
just
on,
me.
what? Are you serious?
Yeah, that's another thing.
We can't.
He on there talking.
We can't separate.
He literally on there talking.
I mean,
But
That
you didn't
doesn't
like
necessarily
either-
mean.
either
Okay, well,
here or
that-
there.
No,
yeah,
I
that's
understand what you're saying.
subjective.
Substance
I'm-
versus like where you are in life because of your
Yeah.
financial status
Thank you.
changed.
That doesn't mean
I-
you have anything. That's why we haven't heard from Jay in a long time. He could make records pop and all that. That's why we haven't heard from him.
I mean,
He didn't have anything to say.
I hear what you're saying, but
4 for
it's like
4,
when
yeah.
he said what
Yeah.
he said,
He
it was
doesn't have anything to
it was
say.
so big and impactful
Yeah.
that it's going to last. He doesn't have to say anything.
But that's the thing.
It's
though.
about
when
time.
he got something to say.
It's about
feel
time
you.
for him to spin the block,
we'll
though.
hear him say- you know what
Yeah,
I'm
that's
saying?
what
We'll hear him say
I'm thinking the same thing. Though.
It's about time for
It's
Jay
been-
to
it's
spin the
about
block,
time
Drake's
for
never
sure.
shut up.
That's facts.
But why though? That goes back to impactful.
Yeah, that pop shit.
Exactly.
That pop
yeah.
shit.
He's most definitely.
Drake can just do what he
impressive.
wants.
If Drake went away, oh my God.
What you think?
If Drake went away-
it would hit, we wouldn't treat his music the way we do.
Facts. If he did what
If
Kendrick
Drake,
did,
yeah, if Drake went away and
Oh,
gave
yeah.
us views,
Yeah.
it'd have been like,
No,
Right.
facts.
oh
Facts, I
my
agree.
God.
Right.
Like, but
Yeah.
he didn't.
He
go
never.
away.
Yeah, he never.
He
go
never
away.
went away. Like the only time he went away for a period was right after his
Take
first
Care.
album. No, his first album.
Oh, thank me later.
Yeah, when he was going in to Take Care. So when he came back with headlines, it was a thing. It was like he's back. Like
Can't.
we ain't heard from him.
I keep beating a dead horse with this fucking
Bruh,
album.
I just remember hearing that for the first time.
You know what
Like,
song?
oh
What,
my
Take Care?
Drake. Everybody hate this song, but I
about to
really
say,
like.
yuck. I don't like Take Care.
I really,
Yo, my
really,
part's
really,
about to
really,
end.
really appreciate Over.
Huh?
Over.
That's a good song.
It's a great song, and I feel like people couldn't understand what was happening. But that's a great fucking record. That beat, the way he was rapping, like how he had to rap, like that was a good.
Look, Drake solidified. We ain't gotta say
I'll
it.
never
is
forget
solidified,
this.
for sure.
When Over came out, we were at your house, and Chaz didn't know who that line, the 2 thumbs up, even
Oh, yeah.
whatever. And he had to ask you. I'll never forget that. Like I don't know why. It's not anything of importance.
Oh, the Robert and
Yeah,
put it in Rover.
Yeah.
2 thumbs up. Even Rover. He's like, I don't get that. What does that mean? You're like, oh, they give
Movie
things 2
trivia.
thumbs up and blah blah blah. Yeah, like that was But anyways,
Me breaking down rap lyrics.
the
What a
white
wild
man.
time.
Right. It'll never happen again. You should have enjoyed it while it lasted. Unless these niggas start talking about credit and shit like that.
Chris, shit.
401ks and
You act like I'm a financial advisor.
you are, nigga.
Okay,
Shit.
so I'm the fun guy, and he's
I'm a banker,
Wolf of
apparently.
Wall Street.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, this is Jordan Belfort.
Jordan
For
Belfort,
sure.
yeah.
Get out of here.
Cardone.
Yeah, okay.
Every question I got about shit like that, I called Dawn. I was like, yo, what's a savings account, bro?
It's good. the baseline.
Yeah. Should I get health insurance?
Yeah,
It's
like, I gotta ask them
basic
those
ass
type of
shit.
questions. You know what I'm
promise
saying?
you. That's funny.
I will say this. I had to go to the eye doctor yesterday.
Oh, no.
I'm not gonna bring that part up.
Okay.
But I was talking about she was like basically getting insurance. Eye insurance it doesn't help like with the cost at all. So if y'all got a 9 to 5 or whatever, start the job and they ask, do you want dental, vision, blah blah blah. You can leave vision off because they don't cover it.
Vision's always free anyway because it's so fucking cheap.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It don't do nothing though. Like it doesn't take away from the overall. cost
Basically, all
of
it does
what-
is give you free exams.
pretty much $50.
so what happened if you get your eye stabbed or something? You know they don't cover that.
No,
I think
you gotta
that's-
go to
that's
the
medical.
emergency
That's
room,
medical.
my boy.
Yeah.
I'm just
You ain't going to
But
no
look,
eye doctor.
this coming straight from the horse's mouth. Like she definitely helped us out, discounted because one of her main things she brought up was how much gas is right now and all that shit. So she was definitely crossing some I's and dotting some T's to bring our prices down. We spent probably about $500 on four pair of glasses and an exam. So my dad was trying to pull out his insurance card because I ain't got insurance, and my insurance to the Lord. And
I see you when I see you.
and she was like, oh, if you can't find the card, it's okay because it doesn't really take away. There's no
$5 off.
Yeah, type shit. It's like it's not worth
There is
it.
no
But they're
deductible for
taking
your
that money out of your take home check though, is what I'm getting at. You know what I'm saying? Because you have that
But
insurance.
the whole man, this for a whole another thing because like
I know, baby girl. All that. I know.
But yeah, the insurance thing is like a whole like to pay for something on a what if is wild. when
No,
you
for
think
sure.
about it.
Facts.
For
Like
sure.
we're literally been spooked into what ifs.
That's car insurance is the biggest one.
Bro, that's why. This is for a whole nother American system conversation.
Yeah. Systemic
You know
from
what I'm
day
saying?
one.
Nah, but I want to keep it fun.
Oh no. Nah.
I want
Where,
to keep the conversation fun.
where we at on time?
Well, they got his park about to end.
No, my parking.
His
about to
baby
end and
here.
My baby about to cuss somebody out.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. Let's
No.
we can yeah. I ain't know
because
something-
I know the pain.
Yeah, I didn't know
I
something
get it.
was going.
That's why he at home right now.
Yeah.
No, I promise you. Yeah.
I didn't know something was going on. But any last words or whatever before we?
Home team and no team.
Yeah,
Also
I like that.
James.
Yo, if we don't win, I'm coming back on here. But if I do win,
Why you don't
I need everybody. Because last time I played in the basketball thing, there was footage and nobody put the footage out.
Oh wow!
You remember I told you that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you
I
this.
played in the basketball thing. There was like I had 36,
Yeah.
and there were rappers there from the city who got that 36,
Yeah.
and nobody. And there was about 4 or 5 cameras there, and that footage
No,
never
it
came out.
disappeared mysteriously,
I
right?
don't know
Like
what
that-
happened.
Like how
There's
they
a
ain't
lot
got
of talk on the
they ain't
net.
got Wilson 100 points, but they got the I got the dream speech.
It's a
Hey,
lot of talk on the net.
I'm just saying.
Think about it.
Keep that same energy.
Keep the same
Think
energy
about
tomorrow,
it.
because I'm
Hey.
on. Yeah.
Also
Live with
catching the
honor.
body.
Post
Live with
your
honor, die
post
with
your stat
respect.
line tomorrow.
Facts.
Yeah,
See, he
li-
focused on the music.
Live with honor, die with respect. Y'all be
Coming
on the
soon.
lookout of that.
Yeah.
Facts.
Any
Right.
last words? Good. All right.
Get 4X.
4X ain't a scam. For real, a scam. Shout out to the 4Xer. Yeah. Shout out to the 4X gang.
Yeah.
All right, Chris. Anything else for you?
We'll be back. We got another episode
Tomorrow,
Yeah,
but
tomorrow. But
we got two
that's,
back-to-back.
Yeah.
Ooh, y'all big time. Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see y'all when we see y'all.
All right.
Peace, fuckers.